£14.95 for you. You are getting this nigh on perfect example of your pink amethyst. Realistically, it really is, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I can't actually think of a strand of pink amethyst I've seen any better than this. I've seen ones higher priced, but I've not seen ones to my eye that I appreciate this much, let alone at that tiny £14.95. Loads of you coming in for this. You love it as much as I do, don't you?
Saturday, 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 Saturday. Welcome to JewelleryMaker, everyone. I'm Carol, with you for 4 hours. How are you? I've eaten loads of breakfast this morning. I'm on one. I'm on it. I am on it. How are you, Debbie?
I'm on it.
Are you really? She's on it too.
If you are, I am.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you with your lovely side plait?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
Fantastic. Isn't this weather gorgeous?
Absolutely gorgeous.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I've now got a fan in my room. Oh my word. Why? What's his name? That's funny. Director Ronnie making a little joke there. I tell you something, I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep for weeks and weeks and weeks because of the heat. It's quite a boring story, so settle down. I went to a famous shop with the big catalogue. Yeah, they'd sold out of all their fans, apart from the fans, which cost £359. I thought, I'm not going to be spending that much money on a fan. We only get like an 8-week summer, don't we? And then that's it. So I thought, I'm not going to waste my money on that. I found a fan though. My daughter is now sleeping better. I'm sleeping better. All is right with the world. Boom! Yeah, fantastic. We've got Debbie with us today. And I tell you something, Debbie, there's a bit of something for everyone today, isn't there?
We've got a great show. I've been being nosy and seeing what there is. We've got loads.
Being nosy, okay. There's being nosy and being a thief. Debbie's actually came over to the designer. I'm not a designer. Am I a presenter? I'm loosely speaking. She came over to the desk and nicked this strand of gorgeous beetle pearls and said, "Oh no, I can't take it yet, can I?" This strand of amazing beetle pearls coming up on today's show. Check it out. It's absolutely delicious. Look at these. Coming up after the early bird today. We've got the gorgeous Kerry with us today, who's on cameras. Kerry, can I just say something? You look like a cosmic maid Marion. Do you like that? She's got kind of lovely flowers in her hair.
You look gorgeous.
Can I tempt you to stand in front of camera one? She's actually going to do it. She's actually going to do it. Look at this. Look at this. She's got beautiful flowers in her hair. Ah! I'm shy! I'm shy! Oh, those photos I've seen on Facebook of you as wearing sombreros, you're not shy. But lovely Kerry with flowers in her hair, looking absolutely gorgeous. We've got Cassie with us today. Cassie with us today. Oh, it's not Cassie, it's Pete! Come on, Pete, give us a hair flick. You've got to give us a hair flick. Here's Pete. You've got to flick your hair. That was rubbish! With a bit of attitude, please, Pete. Come on, bit of attitude, bit of attitude, bit of attitude. Attitude. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Got gorgeous Pete with us today. I love that guy. We've got the gorgeous Dion with us today. Go on, you know you want to. You know you want to. Start doing it, come on. Here we go, flashing the graphics, there we go. Steady. And we've got the delectable Ollie with us today as well, who's... Crow! Hey. We got the lovely Ollie with us today, who's directing. Woo! like I could take on the world today. We've got the lovely Liz Welch with us, who's in the workshop room, not doing an awful lot of a workshop. She's just having a chat. Come on, Liz Welch, get to it. Having a bit of a chat in there, isn't she? Should we listen to what they're saying? Yeah, so, yeah, hi, yeah, fantastic, yeah. I love your dress, it's got flowers on. Your dress has got flowers on too. Yeah, I know. It's got flowers on. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, really? Really? Yes, I've got flowers. I love flowers. So do I. Can we do that every time we have a workshop, please? And live over to the workshop. Oh, go on, let's do another one. Go on. No, you do it. Really? Do I? No. We are so horrible, aren't we? The both say, I hate Carol. Yes, I hate her too. I think she's dreadful. I hate working with her. Just pretend you like her. Just pretend you like her. Yes, so do I. That's what they're really saying. Oh, look, there she is. She's in there. I know. I don't want to work. I tried to ignore her. I'm going to throw that at her next time I see her. Yeah. Driven me to drink. Anyway, right. Should we get on with the early bird? I tell you what, I could do voiceovers on the workshop room all day long. I really could. Should we bring you some deals? I've got an itchy back. Here we go. So, early bird special today. This is really silly. Here we go. Chain-tastic. The clue is in the name of this incredible bundle. The early bird special is all about bringing you a fantastic deal, which has got tons and tons and tons in stock, which is wonderful. This is what this particular early bird's about. It could be something that's new, could be a fantastic bundle, it could be anything. It could be this bit of paper. It wouldn't be though, that would be a bit rubbish, wouldn't it? So today's early bird special is loads and loads and loads of chain. Absolutely tons of it. A great thing about the chain you're going to be getting here, it's all machine made, so you're going to be getting that regular uniform link. It's absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me just go through the kind of variety of chain you've got here. You've got, pretty much all of it is aluminium chain. Let me talk to you a little bit about what you've got. So you've got, hang on, where's that purple one? It's so cute, this. I love this. Here we go. Look at this. A length, you're getting 1 metre in all of this. So 1 metre of this stunning purple coloured chain. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Really, really fantastic. So purple coloured brass flat twisted cable chain, okay? You're going to be getting 1 metre of this absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning chain. To go with this, a slightly larger linked chain. This is like an antique bronze oval aluminium chain here. 1 metre of this as well. There are so many ways in which you can use chain. It's just fantastic. It's such a great thing to have in your stash. You're then going to be getting silver-plated oval aluminium chain here, 7 by 11 millimetre links. Now this is silver-plated aluminium chain, absolutely fantastic. So precious metal aluminium chain, 1 metre of this one. You're then going to be getting another silver-coloured chain this time. I do beg your pardon, antique silver plate, no, it's a silver plated again, antique silver plated oval link chain as well. These are 9 by 16 millimetre links. Because a lot of these chains are aluminium, they're going to be very, very light, but also very, very strong as well. So kind of imagine the kind of things that kind of space rockets are made out of. Very, very light, very, very strong. It's exactly what you're going to be getting here. These are going to be nice, easy links to cut as well. If you want to cut them and open and close them, mix up the links a little bit, you're more than welcome to do that. Do whatever you like with this, because it's aluminium. You're able to do that. Aluminum. You're then going to be getting this gorgeous gold-plated antique aluminium chain. Really, really beautiful. So you've got that gorgeous texture quality there as well. Just stunning. Are you still laughing about the voiceover thing in the workshop room? Yeah, it's funny. I think we should do another one later on. Definitely. Nothing like having a bit of fun at other people's expense, is there? And then you've got silver-plated aluminium chain here. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. These are all so different. I love them. And then another metre of chain. This is your beautiful kind of slightly twisted link chain here. Right there. Again, gold-plated oval aluminium chain again. So in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 metres of chain. On our website, all of this chain would set you back £23.65, which when you consider actually what you're going to be getting here, 7 meters of chain, all of them are different. All of them are different. It's really, really fantastic, isn't it? It can make such a difference to your pieces of jewellery. You can make some beautiful accessories out of this, make a strap for a handbag, make some straps for a dress if you like to. Make it into a really, really substantial body chain, a bit like Gemma Crow did a few weeks ago on that beautiful black dress. I've seen so many different chain inspired pieces over the last few weeks on the Wall of Fame. Not to mention which, if you do a bit of shopping around, if you go to some to any of the big high street stores, and I'm talking kind of the really, really fashionable stores like Topshop or Zara or Karen Millen, you know, shops like that, really, really good quality high street stores. You'll notice they use chain a lot in their pieces this summer. Absolutely fantastic quality here, and they're all completely different. Now, this should be costing you today over £23, and at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, if you go onto our website and you get all this chain, all 7 meters of it, if there's any quantity left, it will cost you over £23. Today, we're going to give you a fantastic deal. And when I say fantastic, it really, 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 really is fantastic. You can make the most incredible designs using your chain. In fact, we've got a lovely picture to show you here. It's kind of a 1920s inspired chain necklace here. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Really, really beautiful. There's not a single gemstone in there, but from what I can see anyway, not a single gemstone in there. You can make pieces like this with a bundle like this. Today, it's not going to be costing you anywhere near £23. In fact, quite the reverse. Under £10 for the lot. £9.95. Incredible deal for 7 meters of chain. Now, already your names are going off the screen. They're going off the screen, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased that you're with us this morning. I'm so pleased you've opened your orders as well. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got text messages coming in. Would you please stop having so much stunningly good deals? No. Fran, no. In a word, Fran, no. Honestly, we've got some absolutely incredible deals there. We've got something on this show for absolutely everyone today. We've got acrylic, we've got stamps, we've got loads and loads of tools, amazing genuine gemstones, loads of findings, pearls, some of the most incredible Lapis Lazuli beads I've ever seen in my entire life. They're going to be coming up. Loads and loads and loads. Now, Debbie, chain. Have you used chain before? What do you love about your chain?
Do you know what I don't like is when I run out, because I tend to like to do those layered designs.
What, like the pictures that we've just seen?
Yeah, and the good thing about this is you've got loads to work with.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're limited on your designs. You know, if you're doing like those layered looks, but you've got like a metre of chain that you went and got, and it cost you a fortune.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about, if you're making to sell, how much that would cost to use lots and lots of chain in a design. And also for your more statement pieces, because most of that chain's aluminium, it's not going to weigh your neck down. I use loads of chain in my designs. I use it at the back to make my gemstones go further. I use it for hanging and sort of, you know, having gemstones coming off like the waterfall effect.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's quite difficult to get different chain.
It is, isn't it?
You know,
different
unusual
links.
chain.
Yeah.
I really like that. So I think that's what's brilliant about this. The price is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, Debbie's right, because it's aluminium, you can make those layered looks, and it's not going to weigh your neck down at all. It's going to be nice and light. It's going to be really, really beautiful and lightweight to wear. Great for summer. And if you do like to use little bits of chain for kind of for creating that kind of cascading effect, that kind of waterfall effect, or those tassels, this is absolutely perfect. And do you know what? Deb pointed out, it is difficult to get that different chain, to get different links to the chain. I know that sounds like an odd thing to say, but it is. You're going to be getting this gorgeous kind of twisted, almost diamond cut chain in two different, oh no, because these two are different. They're all completely different. That's amazing. You're going to be getting this kind of twisted diamond cut chain here, flat oval, almost diamond cut chain, this beautiful twisted gold plated chain. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Big oversized oval chain here in silver and in the gold plated as well. You're then going to be getting this gorgeous brushed antique bronze chain. You can see it's a slightly more twisted link on there, and then this really fine, delicate link chain here. So all of these, pretty much all of these, are completely different sizes, different styles, and layered together, I honestly think they'd look absolutely superb. I mean, honestly, this has been done without any thought at all, but just kind of, do you know what? Getting all those together and creating a really beautiful kind of cuff kind of thing. I mean, it can look really catwalky, can't it? Like big chain pieces.
really high end, I think, and
Absolutely.
it comes down to the quality of the chain. I mean, I can see from here, yeah, and I think I can see from here that, you know, if you bought that in one of those high street shops, you know, like 4 or 5 chains with a clasp,
yeah,
you're talking double figures.
Absolutely.
Aren't you?
Absolutely.
And really, if you cut off, say, your wrist size of each chain, you've got loads left after that, haven't you? After you've made your one statement bracelet.
Yeah.
Which is good, because then you can do your matching accessories. You could even have a couple of links for your earrings.
Nice.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, really, really fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. If you want to absolutely be bang up to minute with the kind of trends, if you want to be really, really fashionable, this is a great way of doing it. And the great thing is you don't need to use any genuine gemstones with this at all. So if you're going to be making pieces for friends, for family, someone who's really, really fashionable, maybe it's a niece, maybe it's your granddaughter, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your mum, and they're really, really up to minute with the kind of pieces that they wear, but you don't know what kind of colours suit them, you don't know what kind of gemstones they like, you don't know what kind of styles are like. All you know is they really, really love fashionable jewellery. This is going to be absolutely perfect, because you're not thinking about genuine gemstones and necessarily colour. All you're working with here is metal and chain, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Judging by the hundreds of you that we've had through on the phone lines already this morning, you know, it really, really is fantastic. Well done. Loads and loads and loads of new telephone bidders and new web bidders as well. If you are brand new to JewelleryMaker, you're going to get a number of things free with your first order. Get all this stuff out of the way. You're going to get a free tutorial booklet and DVD. Let me just get that. Here we go. So you're going to be getting a free tutorial DVD. Now this is an hour-long JewelleryMaker DVD. It's called Get Started with JewelleryMaker. You get this free with your first order. Loads and loads of tutorials on here, a fantastic DVD to get you started, and also if you're brand new to jewellery making, it's going to give you that little bit of confidence to make your first stretchy bracelet, to make your first pair of earrings. If you have made lots of pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery before, it might help you refine some of the skills which you've already learned. So how to create a basic loop. This is a really, really simple technique, and it shows you how to do it correctly. It shows you how to do it in a way which is really, really easy. There you are, just cut a bit off the top of the head pin there, get your round nose pliers. Bit of a twist. The voiceovers are a lot more better than my voiceovers. Give it a bit of a twist, do that. There you go. Basic loop, done. Stuff like that on this DVD, free with your first order. Because we want you to create a hobby. We don't want you to get all these gemstones and these kits and these incredible deals home today and go, I don't know what to do with them, I'm a little bit scared. Don't be scared, don't be frightened. If you're brand new to jewellery making today, we want to be your one-stop shop for everything jewellery maker related, whether you are brand new to jewellery making or whether you are, you know, Debbie's kind of level, you know, guest designer level. Fantastic Get Started with Jewellery Maker booklet as well, jam-packed full of information about things like wire, elastic, beading, thread, all of our Get Started kits as well, and loads of information as well about our DVD library as well. We've got tons and tons and tons of DVDs which you can get for just $4.95 each. Now, today's show, if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, and also if you're a seasoned jewellery maker, today's show is absolutely perfect. There is something on today's show for absolutely everyone. We're really lucky actually to have Debbie with us today, because Debbie is the kind of guest designer that you'll have a go at pretty much anything, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think though that everyone should feel like that, because if you are a designer and you are creative, as long as you've got the tools, then you can do it. And I mean, when I started, I had all the enthusiasm, but no one sent me, because you know, there wasn't JewelleryMaker then. I didn't get a DVD showing me what to do, so that I could get going really quickly. I think that's what's really good about this. And anything you decide to take up, even if you decide to take up anything that we show today, we're going to have a DVD to go with it, so that you can have that in your front room. You can do it with it, and then you can pause it and rewind. Fantastic.
It is fantastic, and you know, Debbie's right. With you're going to see with our first kit today, you're going to see an acrylic demo, and you might have never even have heard of acrylic. I don't know what to do with it. Did I say acrylic? Enamel demo. I said acrylic, and then I thought that doesn't sound right. Enamel demo. We've got enamel DVDs. In fact, I think we even have an enamel workshop as well. So if you want to come on one of our workshops and learn a bit more about enamel, or you want to learn more about this incredible medium, then we've got DVDs as well to support that. As you know, as Debbie says, there's something on the show for everyone, no matter what kind of stage or level you're at. 48 chances remaining. We start off with about 200 of those. Fantastic. 7 meters of chain for under £10. Well done. Right, where are we going first, Lovey? Now, Are we seriously going to do these? Before every show, I get a chance to sit down and I get a chance to look through the schedule of what we've got coming up on the show, and I get a chance to look at our brand new strands, and I get a chance to go, oh yeah, that strand for me, that's going to be coming up, I reckon, a bit later on the show when the audience is a lot bigger, because between kind of 9 and 11, I'd say, you know, the first kind of couple hours of the show, our viewers are kind of getting started in the day. They might be kind of taking the kids to school. You might be taking the dog on the walk for the between the hours of 9 and 10. So we tend to save pieces which we've got loads and loads and loads of pieces of. You know, so if we've got a product which has got hundreds or thousands available, we tend to bring it to you later on in the show. Honestly, I thought this strand was going to be coming up at about 12:30 today, because I believe in bringing strands like this to the biggest possible audience. Debbie Kershaw obviously had different ideas though this morning. She stole this strand. She stole this strand.
I had to do it.
It is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
I did put it back as I was on my way over here. I thought, oh no, they'll need that.
Yes,
I took it back.
Exactly. Thank you. You better make some good jewellery out of this, or the trap door will open.
I'm scared.
Now, what I've got here for you today is a strand of natural pink Biwa pearls. Biwa pearls are extremely special pearls. The name Biwa comes from where the pearl was originally farmed, which was Lake Biwa in Japan. You don't really get Biwa pearls from Japan anymore. I think it's mainly down to the levels of pollution around Lake Biwa now. It's not really viable to grow and to culture these kind of pearls there anymore. So when you see the words Biwa pearl, Biwa pearls tend to come from places like China now. Biwa pearls though, if you're a pearl lover, you can spot a Biwa pearl a mile off. Unlike button pearls, unlike baroque pearls, unlike potato pearls, these aren't round or oval or potato shaped. They've got more of a what's described as a baguette shape to them. They're long and they're thin. I adore Biwa pearls. I think out of all of the pearls, you are getting a genuine freshwater cultured pearl here, which everybody is going to know is real. There can't be any doubt, can there, that this isn't real. The quality you're getting is superb. You'll notice, hopefully, that these pearls are really, really luminescent. Pearls are valued on lots of different levels: size, shape, nacre, orient. The nacre of the pearl, also described as the skin of the pearl, is of such a high quality with Biwa pearls. There have been examples of Biwa pearls in the past, which I believe are almost entirely nacre. Nacre, which is the outer layer of the pearl, tends to just be the outer layer of the pearl. On the inside of the pearl, you're still going to be getting pearl, but it's not that solid nacre. With some Biwa pearls, you can get Biwa pearls which are solid nacre, which means they are so luminescent. The quality of the nacre on Biwa pearls tends to be absolutely superb with quality like this. Dusty pink Biwa pearls. They are so luminescent. You know what? There are some really, really expensive face creams and kind of hand creams that claim to make your skin more luminous and to kind of make you look more radiant. You know, the kind of hand creams and kind of skin creams I'm talking about, which tend to be really, really, really expensive. And rightly so, because some of them actually contain pearl qualities in them, kind of nacre qualities in them, which reflect the light, which is exactly what these pearls are doing. The nacre quality, superb. Now, pearls like this are actually very, very difficult for us to get hold of. It's actually a lot easier for us to get hold of pearls which are potato shaped or even baroque shaped. These are actually very, very difficult for us to get hold of. The long, elongated qualities you're going to be getting here, superb, and just indicative of some of the best Biwa pearl quality. We don't very often, like I say, get the chance to bring you Biwa pearls. I personally love these, and actually we've had a few texts in from people saying, oh, fantastic, you know, Biwa pearls, brilliant. We've got Belinda in Norfolk says, yes, finally some different amazing pearls. Had to have 3 of them, just switched on. If I'd missed them, I would have cried. Well, there you go. You don't have to cry now, Belinda. Don't cry for me. Belinda from Norfolk. Stunning, stunning, stunning quality pearls here. I can see we've got tons and tons to be coming through. Belinda isn't the only one multi-buying, by the way. Jane from Durham's got 3. Belinda from Norfolk, I can see you've got 3. Anonymous in Surrey, you've got 3. Anne from Hampshire, 2. Joan from County Durham, 2. Yvette from West Midlands, 2. Teresa, Alex, Sandra, Diana, Anne. You've all come in to get 2. So many of you are multi-buying already today. Your price for this strand of genuine freshwater Biwa pearls under £20. £14.95 for the most delicious quality Biwa pearls. I'm not taking anything away from any other pearl that I've ever bought you, but with Biwa pearls, the nacre is of such a high quality that these just, they radiate quality, don't they? They really are. They almost dazzle, which is a word I would never use with pearls because pearls are a lot softer than that, but the way they reflect the light is just so dazzling. Debbie, what drew you to this strand of Biwa pearls?
Well, I'm used to obviously looking at lots of different strands when I walk in the studio, but I just went, whoa.
Yeah.
There's something magical about them.
Absolutely.
They're like, and I love the organic shape of it.
So do I.
I love the colour and just everything about it. It's a strand like I've not seen before, which is why I kind of went, ooh.
Yeah.
Was just absolutely drawn to it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Really
I love the fact they're not perfectly round.
Oh, me too. I love the organic shape. It's almost like, you know, sometimes you think about if you go under the sea, you know, like in a Disney film, it's like a crystal cave, and there's like, and it's like going under the sea into a magical. Oh,
yeah.
I love them.
Take me there, Debbie. Yeah.
Let's go now.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the magical underwater world of Debbie Kershaw. Under the sea. No, let's not. Oh, dear me. They are absolutely gorgeous though, aren't they? Genuine freshwater culture pearls here, but they are Biwa pearls, which are big, which are lustreful. Look at that there, look at that bright white. That bright white luster. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at, oh, yum, 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 yum. Absolutely delicious. I can't wait to see what Debbie does with these. They're so different, they're so beautiful. I'm seeing every single colour of the rainbow here. And the great thing is about your strand is going to be unique. Your strand's going to be different to this strand here. Gorgeous quality, amazing, amazing nacre. The luster, wow, mama. Just gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Most of you are multi-buying today, which I'm really, really happy to see. Well done. Belinda says, I just had to buy another strand. Now I have 4. Can't wait. Belinda's obsessed with these pearls. I don't blame you at all, Belinda. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are stunning, aren't they? £14.95 for genuine Biwa pearls. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. You know, if you were to look at the dictionary definition of Biwa pearls, this is what they should look like. They're not going to be from Lake Biwa. You don't really get pearls from Lake Biwa anymore in Japan because of the pollution, but you can get genuine Biwa pearls. I'm talking about that genuine shape, that elongated quality, that slightly kind of gnarled quality. They're absolutely beautiful. And what that does is it reflects the light stunningly. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Now, we're passionate about genuine gemstones on JewelleryMaker. Can you tell? Yeah, I know. And here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we specialise in genuine gemstones. Here's a bit of information about the other channels here.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel, Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
Hi. Hiya. Hiya. You're clearly loving the pearls there today. I tell you something, we've got the most amazing kit here. What's that, sweetheart? Oh, we're not doing the kit first. We're going to do some chain. Yeah. Do you want this strand of pearls now?
I've already got one, but you can give me the other one.
No, that's fine. Tell you what. Keep my hand, Debbie Kershaw. Right, chain. Chain of you. I was about to say chain for you, but I was saying chain of you, as in chain of fools, but it's meant to be chain for you. Doesn't matter. You weren't really listening anyway, were you? No, that's all right. I bore myself sometimes. So, 10 metres of chain. Do I bore you too, Ollie? Oh, that's good to know. Thanks, love. Cheers. What? Just calm down, Dion. What was in your sandwich you ate this morning? Sweet chili chicken? I don't think it was. I think it was some kind of crazy, price-slashing, money-saving, ridiculous mayonnaise in there or something. I love mayonnaise. Are you a fan of mayonnaise? Love mayonnaise. Absolutely love mayonnaise. Right, here we go. So, silver-plated copper chain. Beautiful links here. I'll just pop that down there. You're getting these gorgeous 2mm round links. We can offer you chain which has got oval shaped links. These are round links you're going to be getting here. They're stunning, aren't they? Silver plated copper chain here. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 10 metres in total. That's a big, long chain. Now, you can see in the workshop room, you see how far that room is away from us, kind of, can you see how far away it is? There's more people in there. Definitely more voiceover opportunities later on the show. So that is a workshop room through there, yeah? This spool of chain goes from just over there. How many of these have we got? I was thinking if we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, we could probably take the time to show you how long this chain was. We've only got 74 of these. We've only got 74, yeah? Well, not anymore, because I've already got people adding this to their baskets, okay. So, it goes from just to the left of me, all the way through into that workshop room. Out the door of the studio, into the workshop room. 10 metres of chain is a lot of chain. That is an awful lot of chain. Loads of you coming through to get this. Now, we're going to do something really special for you today, because this is silver-plated copper chain, and we bought you a great deal on the chain for the early bird special. We understand, we get it now, You like your chain, yeah? So do you know what Dion's going to do for you today? We're going to give you a price slash. $18.95 has always been the price for this spool of 10 metres of silver-plated copper chain. Until today. We're going down. We're going down to Bargain Town. All aboard the bargain bus. £12.95p. That is stunning, isn't it? What a treat for you today. £12.95p. Get it, get it, get it! Gorgeous. I think we're just upsetting Debbie actually with these price points as well. It's great, isn't it?
This is the kind of chain I use the most.
Is it?
Yeah, have it on the reel.
Yeah.
And then if I sort of take my gemstones up to kind of here, and at the back I'll put chain on so that makes your gemstones go a little bit further.
Nice.
Also, you know, your piece again isn't too heavy if you're using sort of larger gemstones. So yeah, and I get most upset when my reels run out. They don't, because I just keep buying them.
Well, you just keep buying more, don't you?
Yeah.
Or she nicks it from the studio, just like she nicked that strand of beaver pearls this morning. She's laughing, but it's true. It's true. Do you know what? I've got about 10 of you with this in your baskets without checking it out. Please do check your baskets out as quickly as you can. Well done. Loads of you coming through for this now. 46 chances remaining in the building now. How amazing is that? 10 metres of chain should be $18.95 today. Until 9 AM tomorrow morning, or until stocks last, £12.95p. If there is any stock left after the show, I can almost guarantee that Debbie Kershaw's going to buy it all. Because that's amazing. That really is an incredible price point. £12.95p. I'd be interested to find out actually what staff cost is on this, whether I'd be able to get this spool of chain for £12.95. I bet you I can't. Loads of you still coming through for this. Well done. And did I mention, for a jewellery maker, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Debbie, how long does that 30-day money-back guarantee last for?
Would that be 30 days?
It's 30 days. She's clever. You're also only paying £2.95p per order. No matter how big your delivery is, your parcel is, no matter how many kits and strands and spools of chain you come in to get today, it is just one lot of P&P from 9 AM to 9 PM of £2.95p. That's amazing. 23 chances remaining in the building now. Well done. Great deal there. Just wonderful. Superb. Yeah, we have got a few multi-buyers. Well done. If you do want a multi-buy, Justine and Lynn and Yvette, get it, add it to your order. Well done. Text message. Here we go. From Alex. Hi, Alex. Morning. Never, ever boring, Carol. Bit of a bad influence on you, though. Can't resist the pretty things. Didn't mean to watch today, but, well, there you go. You're your own worst enemy, Alex. Aren't you? Aren't you? Can't resist the pretty things. Is that why you're watching today? Because you can't resist watching me? You're so beautiful. We're going to do our first kit. Yeah, let's do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, do you know what? I went out for dinner last night with my husband to celebrate our 3rd year wedding anniversary.
Aww.
We had a lovely night out, went out for a lovely spot of dinner. We drove home. The car we were driving in didn't have air conditioning, so we had the windows down all the way home, which is awesome. Until a moth flew into the car. We were at a T-junction, and I said to John, oh, let's get a photo of us. Let's get a photo of us. I'd had a couple of glasses of wine. He was driving, so he was stone cold sober. I said, let's get a photo. So we held the camera up, and it flashed. And obviously the flash encouraged a moth to come into the car. Honestly, this moth was the size of a Shetland pony. It was huge. It had a body on it like a... I was going, ah! The moth in the car! The moth in the car! John was saying, well, where is it? Where is it? I said, I don't know. So he got his torch thing on his phone. He was shining it around the car and everything. He was shining it in his eyes. But of course, that was making it worse because the moth was flying into the light. It was huge. It was enormous. Freaked me out. It's horrible. I don't like moths and things like that.
I don't mind moths. Spiders I can't cope with. Don't mind moths. I don't want them flying at me, no.
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 I tell you, butterflies are nice. In fact, no, all animals are fine as long as I'm not in an enclosed space with them where I can't get away from them. That was really frightening. What's it going to do to you at the end of the day? It had a massive body on it though, like hair. Right. Here we go. Kit time. This kit is called Oriental Orchid. It sounds like a kind of hand soap, doesn't it? Or moisturiser. Don't you think? It really is the most beautiful kit though. Can we show the necklace that Debbie's made before I show you everything that's in the kit? Because the necklace that Debbie's made from this kit is absolutely delicious. The one with the gorgeous enamel on it. Sorry. Look at that. I'm going to quote Debbie Kershaw, and she won't mind me quoting her. In Debbie's words, it's like 2 kits in one. It is. Honestly, it is like 2 kits in one, isn't it?
Or more even. I mean, I had so much left over, and I've made more than I usually make with a kit, and I've got loads left over.
This kit just goes on and on and on and on and on. And when you get this kit home, you'll probably get your order sheet back out and go, hang on, there's so much in this kit. It's crazy. Okay, first strand, which bodes very well for this kit, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Beautiful peacock colour, absolutely gorgeous peacock blue, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. The most stunning, stunning tone. So much depth to this gorgeous colour as well. You're getting royal blues. Can you see the kind of lighter sky blues in there as well? And definitely those azure blues, those wonderful summertime azure blues. The next strand, oh, wonderful. This is gold colour coated pyrite. This looks like a strand of 24 karat gold. I don't know if you've ever seen 24 karat gold before. It's very, very yellow in colour. Very, very, very gold in colour. A lot of jewellery that's worn at Indian weddings tends to be very, very high quality gold, very, very almost pure gold. We're talking kind of 24 karat gold, and this is the kind of colour that we're talking about. It's so bright, it's so luminous. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And together with these gorgeous peacock colour pearls, amazing. Now there's another strand here which really calms and tones these 2 strands down. And have a look at these 2. Have a look at these 2. Next to this stunning, stunning strand of amethyst plain drops. Now, I bought you a strand of amethyst a little bit earlier on this week, very, very similar to this strand of amethyst. And what I showed to you was a strand of amethyst. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say it wasn't a strand of amethyst, but there were moments in it which were reminiscent of ametrine, which is a very, very special genuine gemstone. If this was a strand of ametrine, which it's not, it's a strand of amethyst, the kit which we're bringing you today would not be able to go to the price which we're going to show you. It simply wouldn't be able to, yeah? There are definite moments of orange and citrine in here. You might be lucky enough to get these kind of qualities in your strand of amethyst. Did you get these kind of ametrine qualities, Debbie?
For sure, yeah. And when you're working with them as well, you can pick up the colours and use them in different pieces. They're beautiful.
I think you're actually getting something very, very special here. But anyway, this is a strand of amethyst. That's what the details say. That's what it is, okay? Right. Now, to go with these 3 strands of gemstones, how about 115 yellow gold plated copper findings? Findings including toggle clasps like this. Beautiful quality. Oval link chain. The most beautiful star top head pins and ball head pins as well. Look at those. They are just delicious. Absolutely beautiful. 115 yellow gold plated copper findings. Now, I've also got to bring you a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic in, which are fantastic qualities to use. By the way, if you come in and get this kit today, and this is part of your first order with JewelleryMaker, you've never bought anything from us before, you can make jewellery from this kit. If you decide JewelleryMaker, for whatever reason, isn't for you, send it all back to us with all the pieces of jewellery that you've made. We'll give you your money back. Yeah? You can even make jewellery from this if this is part of your first order. How amazing is that? Now, as well as all of these gemstones and your findings and your threading pack, you've got memory wire. You're going to be getting at least 7 coils, I beg your pardon, approximately 10 coils of necklace memory wire, approximately 14 coils of bracelet memory wire, and approximately 14 coils of ring memory wire. Now this is your rose gold coloured memory wire. Is it rose? Yeah, it is rose gold coloured memory wire. You don't have to use these for rings, bracelets, and necklaces. You can use the bracelet ones to get a kind of a scallop line around a necklace. You can use the bracelet memory wire for earrings. You can use the ring memory wire for earrings. There are loads and loads of different ways in which you can use these. The necklace, bracelet, and the necklace, bracelet, and ring part of it just merely refers to the kind of size of memory wire that you're going to be getting. Okay, in my personal opinion, that is a kit. Yeah, you've got gemstones, you've got findings, you've got your threading pack. That is a kit. Yeah, we're nowhere near finished. We're nowhere near finished. That is a kit with memory wire, a memory wire extra added on bonus. Okay, with this kit, you are also going to be getting. This is gorgeous. This stunning, now has this got a colour, purple, oh, see, this is beautiful, purple sapphire coloured jewel enamel, which we're going to see a demo on in just a few seconds, and this beautiful blue sapphire coloured jewel enamel as well. It is the most incredible quality you're going to be getting here. You can make those incredible pieces that we've just seen in that gorgeous necklace that Debbie has made, very, very simply indeed. So, all of a sudden you've now got a fantastic kit with added extra memory wire and your added extra jewel enamel. That is a kit with a load of extras, yeah? And then we offer you, yeah, gold saw cut jump rings. You're getting 100 of these. These are 5mm jump rings, 100 gold saw cut anodized aluminium jump rings. Now 100 jump rings is definitely enough for is that enough for a bracelet? It might be enough for a bracelet. It would definitely be enough for a smallish piece, maybe a pair of earrings. A really, really beautiful pair of earrings of chainmail earrings. And you might be thinking, hang on a minute, why am I getting these extra jump rings in this gorgeous kit? It's great to have that extra, but why am I getting them? Because you're also going to be getting first time I've ever seen these, 50 gold coloured anodised aluminium large scales. Now, are you used to seeing those kind of beautiful kind of frosted matte brushed scales that you can get from JewelleryMaker? I've never seen these ones. These are shiny, they're absolutely beautiful. Gold coloured anodised aluminium scales, perfect for scale mail. We'll see how Debbie's using them in just a few seconds. Now, you really are getting kind of 2 kits worth of stuff here. You really are. Genuine gemstones, pearls, very, very special strand of amethyst, gold coloured coated pyrite, 3 lots of memory wire, 2 lots of jewel enamel, a threading pack, 115 findings, and a scale mail quality as well. What all of this together should be for you today is £47.40p. £47.40p, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, right, okay, well I could probably make money. I could probably make that money back in probably 2 or 3 big pieces of jewellery. Absolutely 100%. Your price today isn't going to be anywhere near £47, by the way. That's just what it should be. And if you come in and get this today, if you come in and get this tomorrow morning at after 9 AM, you will be paying over £47 for everything here. Now, your price today is astonishing. £27.95p. But you know what? Dion says that is not a £20 saving. She wants to give you a bigger saving. Yeah? So today, it's not £27.95. This is your price for everything. This is a gigantic kit. £24.95. Literally, in my personal opinion, and I know in Debbie's opinion, you are getting pretty much 2 kits here in one. You're getting scale mail, you're getting jewel enamel, you're getting memory wire. And by the way, if you've never worked with memory wire, and you've never worked with scale mail, and you've never worked with jewel enamel, we've got a scale mail, a memory wire, and a jewel enamel DVD. For £4.95, you can pick up that extra skill. £24.95 is the kind of price that I would expect maybe for a 3-strand kit just with findings and a threading pack, not with the added addition of the memory wire, of the jewel enamel, and the scale mail as well. It's absolutely incredible. Debbie, I know you're a huge fan of this kit, aren't you?
Do you know what I love about this kit with the scale mail? They're just beautiful. And I've worked with scale mail quite a lot because I've done stamping on them and lots of different things. And these were like nothing I'd ever seen. Now, when you get them home, I went, oh, they're all scratched. They're not. They've actually got, like when I buy my fine silver, it comes with a very thin protective sheet over the top. And these scale mail come like that as well. You've got a very thin protective sheet over the top. So when you get them, just when you finish working with them, peel it off, and the finish is absolutely gorgeous. High shine, gold finish like I've not seen on any others. Look at them.
Isn't that gorgeous? With the Debbie, with the scales which you've used, where are the ones that you've hammered? With the scales that you've used here that you've hammered, which is absolutely gorgeous, by the way, on this beautiful bracelet. Did you do that before you took the plastic coating off?
No, I took the plastic coating off and then hammered. But what I would say to anyone who's working with anything with a coating on, if you're going to add it to jewellery, make holes in it, whatever, leave the film on. But if you're going to hammer, just take that film off and hammer at the last minute. But look at the earrings. Wow. That's like 2 of those. Is it 50 that you get? Yeah. That's 2 of the 50 hammered, put on 2 of the jump rings, and on these lovely earring findings that you get in with the kit. And I think they look so expensive. Yeah, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. They really, really do. That pair of earrings there, I think if you sold that at a craft store, you know, it's handmade jewellery that you've got going on there, they'd have to be between £12 and £15. Absolutely.
Well, you could stamp on those as well. I mean, you could do your little signature. You could do a word. You could use that as a charm and put a name. Nice and idea. You've got 50 of them.
It's incredible, isn't it? Now, beautiful genuine gemstone jewellery here. I love the way you've mixed the scales and you've mixed the enamel in with this kit as well. This ring here is just beautiful. We were actually going to see a little technique on this gorgeous ring using the memory wire, using the amethyst, but actually we thought, do you know what, we can't ignore this necklace here. This is such a beautiful masterpiece. It's absolutely beautiful. We're actually going to see an enamel technique with this. It's such a sumptuous colour combination, isn't it? With that purple and the blue, it's just delicious, isn't it?
It's a gorgeous combination. And you know, this looks like a real statement piece, and I've been researching the trends for sort of next year, because I'm doing a few magazine articles, and all of these sorts of bibs, statement necklaces are really in for your Christmas season.
Gorgeous.
And I think with this kit, you've got the gold, which is really in, you've got the purples, which is really in, which pleases me because I love purple.
Yeah, definitely.
But this necklace is surprisingly easy to make.
Go on then, how do we do it then?
Okay, so I've got my melting pot here, and when you're using your melting pot for your enamel, your UT, you have to turn your pot right up to the highest setting. But you know, it's not difficult. It actually says UT on it, so you don't have to remember. Just turn it right up to the highest setting and wait for it to heat up.
Perfect. Okay.
Now, to get the sort of slightly blue effect, I've put in your gorgeous purple first. Now, if you put your enamel into the middle, because that's where it gets the hottest.
You can get your melting pot from our website, JewelleryMaker.com. It's the most fantastic melting pot, which you can use across loads of different mediums. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, look at this. There's powder, literally. Can you see it starting to melt?
It just
That's
melts.
Gorgeous. I love it.
And as it melts, it changes colour in front of your eyes. So can you see the outside there? It's becoming like this glistening, iridescent. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And that will just take a few seconds to melt and become lovely and glossy. And what I tend to do is, if I want to add a bit of colour, depending, you never really know what you're going to get with a melting pot, which is wonderful. So you could put it in, you're never going to get two pieces the same. So it makes your jewellery like truly bespoke, really. Just a little touch in the middle of blue.
Ooh, you rebel.
Look at that blue. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Now, if I put the lid on, that would happen a lot quicker. But obviously, we want to see the process that's going on here. And I'm just going to move it forward a bit so it melts a little bit quicker. Now, when you have got your enamel in your melting pot, you don't want to be stirring around, because what you'll do is cause air bubbles. And that will show up. Now, it's not the end of the world if you get some air bubbles. Sometimes I do it on purpose because I quite like the air bubble effect. You can use your heat gun later to get rid of it. You'll see it melting and gone. So all I've got in there is a touch of blue and the rest of pink. So I'm just going to take my spatula and literally just take some lines through it.
And what's that doing? Oh, it's mixing the colours.
But you don't want to mix it too much, because you don't want sort of a mishmash of colour. You might do for a different project, but not for this one.
Oh, yeah, it almost looks tie-dyed. It's beautiful.
Now, I'm using the mould here that you can get from the website that's got different, and you just pour, thank you, in. Nice and gently.
Oh, look at that.
Now, you can use your spatula for this when you get to your last bits to gently ease it down.
So that effectively is going to be the back of the pendant, isn't it?
That's the back of the pendant. I'm going to get it all in there.
If you have any questions for Debbie concerning jewellery enamel, then please do text in, because it would be a perfect time to ask her any questions.
So, you know, that was really difficult, wasn't it? Pouring it from the pot. No, that's it. So what you do is you wait for that to dry. I'm just going to take that out of shot and bring one that I've done.
How long will that take to dry, do you think?
Seconds at home. I mean, I'm under sort of warm lights here, but I made this earlier to show you, and it was literally about a minute it took to dry.
Perfect.
It depends how hot the jewellery enamel is. You can usually tell. Please don't put your finger in to test, because that is incredibly hot if you put your finger in there. You can usually, if you give it a little wiggle, you can see the middle still liquefy, so you know that's not ready.
Now, I can't remember who it was who told me, if you wanted to make it into a pendant, do you set... You can say set an eye pin. You can make an eye pin into it and kind of set it in, so you make your own.
You can get sort of wire, and you could put the wire in now and just hold it in until it sets. If you don't want to, if you're not confident to do that, then all I did was, once I popped it out of the mould, is I just got my pokey tool, or my awl, whatever I call it, pokey tool.
Pokey tool.
Like, I think card makers call it that, don't they?
Dear me.
And just before it completely hardens, so I mean, don't leave it half an hour and then do it, because you might shatter the enamel, but sort of after a few minutes, after you've popped it out of the mould, you can actually just poke this through any way you want.
Oh, perfect.
So if you don't want to, you know, actually have your wire set into your enamel, you can just poke through. So then you've got your basic shape. Let me see if that one's ready almost. I'll move it to the side. Now, I wanted to make a texture on mine, which is really easily done using your heat gun. So I'll just pop that.
Again, available on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. Don't use your normal hairdryer for this because this gets a lot hotter, doesn't it?
And it's consistent this
And don't
heat.
dry your hair with that.
Oh, God,
very, very hot.
It's a consistent heat and it's really hot. The reason I like the JewelleryMaker heat gun is because you'll see that it goes onto a specific area and it doesn't blow things around too much. So if you're adding your glitters or your mica powders, you don't want it to blow around, which is what it definitely would do with a hairdryer, so you mustn't use a hairdryer. So I'm just going to pop it on the high setting.
Can I turn this, shall I turn this off for you?
Please, yeah. Excuse me, and I'm just going to take it all over the top. Now you can polish this if you wanted to leave it like this. You'll start to see, I'm just going to change hands.
Details for the heat gun just coming onto your screens.
You'll start to see that it becomes shiny.
Oh yeah, it does.
Because the piece of enamel that's actually inside the mould is not as shiny as the back of the mould.
Ah.
Now you could stop there and say, okay, yep, that's shiny, that's how I want it.
Look at it!
Can you see?
Wow.
Now I'm going to take it a step further so that it goes really quite melted. Now this is where all my bubbles are coming to the top. So this is also getting rid of any bubbles that I might not want in my piece.
Cool.
Now I don't want to melt it completely and lose my shape. So let's stop it there.
Just stop it.
Stop it.
Just stop it.
And then I'm just going to get a texture mat and push. Now my daughter was doing this, she loved it. Shall I do it now, Mummy? Shall I do it now?
That's awesome.
Shall I do it now, Mummy?
How old's your daughter?
She's 7.
Gorgeous.
And then you lift it off, and then and if you're working, you know, it's the summer holidays, isn't it? If you're working with the little ones, they'll go, "Oh, look at that!"
Pretty.
So you get left with this gorgeous texture. So you can have it all over, you can have it on the corner. So then, what you can do is you can use your gleams. I love my gleams. You can use your gleams for polymer. You can use your gleams for everything. Just take your gleams. You could use some acrylic paint or some alcohol inks, whatever you want. Pop it over the top.
Like this.
Oh, I love the smell of gleams.
So do I. Do you know? I was just about to say that.
And look, shall I show you that? Look at that.
Oh, that's delicious.
Now, most people, if you're wearing a piece with enamel, will go, what's that made of? Because they can't work it out.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it looks for 5 minutes like enamel. I think it looks like a really, and it's light, it's ever so light.
Yeah.
I mean, this piece, you've got 3 quite big components on, haven't you? I mean,
Absolutely,
it's quite statement.
yes.
It's not at all heavy.
Oh no, it isn't. It's really
It's not
nice
at all
and
heavy.
light.
So all I've done with the piece is do 3 different shapes. I've worked out beforehand where I want my holes, how I want my piece to sit, made holes in, so haven't even done anything technical like, you know, putting the wire in the back. Added my texture. You could keep it plain and shiny if you wanted to, and then just added chain and the beads from the kit. So it really didn't take a long time, and it really isn't very difficult to master. I haven't even been using the enamel a really long time. I just really fell in love with it when I came to work here. So if you've been thinking about it, I definitely, this kit, you can't really go wrong. And I mean, you've got memory wire in this kit as well, which in my opinion is one of the easiest things to make brilliant jewellery out of. It takes minutes, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's
And
fantastic.
you've got all the different sizes. So if you're making for Christmas, you can use a ring size for your wine glass charms.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's brilliant. And the scales, I love the scales. They're absolutely gorgeous.
They are
So I
gorgeous.
actually was really spoilt with this kit.
Yeah, it is one of those kits that just goes on and on and on. It is like 2 or 3 kits in one. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love that ring. That's stunning. That might have to accidentally fall into my purse. We've got details up now for the melting pot as well, which is a fantastic tool as well, which you can use with. Is that
Definitely.
down there? Is that?
Yeah,
There you are.
there it is.
Yours won't have bits of jewel enamel when you get it, but you can use this with, of course, jewel enamel, resin.
Friendly plastic.
Friendly plastic. You can actually
Yep.
dry small pieces of polymer clay, like polymer clay pendants in here as
Yep.
well. What else can you use it with? You can use it with loads of different things, can't you?
It's ever so good, you know. I use mine for so many things. It really is a multitasking tool. And I heard last time I was on that they were going to stop making them.
No,
Yeah,
really?
that we weren't maybe going to be able to get them. So I think this is a great time to actually get yours if
Absolutely. And it comes with a
need
lid, and I think it comes with a spatula as
It
well.
does. It comes with your spatula, your lid, and it's got full instructions along. And we've also got some fantastic DVDs. I mean, Liz, who's
Yeah.
in the workshop, she's done some fantastic friendly plastic and enamel DVDs to go with this. So if you're thinking, yeah, I quite fancy that, grab the DVD, because I did. It was absolutely brilliant on there. And it, honestly, not a difficult medium to master at all. And you can really add some truly bespoke components to your jewellery.
Yeah, 100%. There are DVDs to support absolutely every medium here, and I understand, you know, maybe some of you have an actually considered dual enamel before, I've actually got people coming to get the melting pot, which is great, which means that hopefully we're going to get more people on board with dual enamel, more people coming on board with things like resin and polymer clay as well. We're actually going to bring you some DVDs in just a few moments. £38.95 for the most awesome tool. And of all the tools that we have, I think this one is one of those tools that just seems to go over almost every single medium. It's absolutely fantastic, whether it's with friendly plastic, whether it's with dual enamel or resin or with polymer clay. It really is a lovely product, and less than £40 as well. Just stunning. Well done. I've got a DVD coming up for you now. Which one is it, darling? The dual enamel DVD, fantastic. Now this is the DVD which Debbie was just talking about. This is with Liz Welch, who's doing our friendly plastic workshop today. She is such a lovely lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she's lovely.
She's gorgeous. She gives the best hugs in the whole world. She's absolutely gorgeous. So this is your dual enamel DVD. Many of you may have seen. Oh, there she is. There's Vicky. This is actually quite an old DVD. I think we recorded this ages ago, didn't we? And there's a little excerpt from the dual enamel DVD, things you can use it with, such as making beautiful hair slides. Of course, you can get all the moulds and the stamps on our website as well. Oh, look at those pieces, they're absolutely gorgeous. Loads of things you can put with your dual enamel as well, such as your mica powders and Debbie was saying your gleams. Absolutely fantastic. $4.95 there for your introduction to dual enamel DVD, just $4.95. I love those kind of pieces. Oh, they're gorgeous, well done. Stunning, well done. Sorry, what was that, Lovey? Yeah, now, if you do want to come in, a load of you just come on the phones and the web to get your melting pot. How about some more dual enamel? This is lovely as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be great for your Christmas decorations or your Christmas notes, wouldn't it?
Absolumont. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? How many times do you go to craft fairs and you see beautiful Christmas decorations, really beautiful Christmas decorations that are being sold, or you go to your friend's house around Christmas time and they've got the most gorgeous Christmas decorations and you think, oh, if only I could do that, if only I could kind of make those. You can now. These colours are going to be so rich, aren't they?
And you've got the two in the middle, which will give you a metal looking effect.
Yeah.
So if you're clever and you put a little bit of texture in there, you add a little bit of gleams to match, you can actually make your dual enamel look like a metal component. And until someone touches it, they can't tell.
Yeah.
So
it's
really
going to look like metal,
steampunk.
but it's going to be so much lighter. Yes, steampunk pieces,
So if you've got, your watch components or something, you can push them into your moulding compound to make your own moulds. And then if you pour these in, so you can make your own sort of steampunk components or any sort of style of jewellery that you're interested in. These two are great because I've played a lot with these sort of colours, the different golds and silvers, and they come up really nicely.
Gorgeous. So you've got your light gold, your light gold and your rich copper. Then you've got your, now what's that described as? Apatite, bluey green. Is it a blue or is it a green? It is definitely a green, isn't it?
Green.
Yeah, gorgeous green in there, sorry. And you've got your stunning ruby red as well. There they all are. Absolutely gorgeous. And you'll see them melt. Oh no, oh my word. I just tipped it all over the desk. Sorry. Sorry everyone, here's your price. Can't take me anywhere. How much? Oh, yeah, see, that's great.
That's good.
And actually, these go a surprisingly long way, don't they? You don't actually use an awful lot of it. How much did you use in there?
Teeny. I mean, I've used everything that I've made in the kit.
Yeah.
And I've used what I just used in the pot for 2 samples, and I've still got, can you see that? Quite a bit left.
So that's 6 quite large pieces actually of dual enamel, and you've still got all of that left.
Well, it's recyclable. So anything that is left in the pot, anything that's left on your spatula, you would keep your pot warm, pour it out onto your heat-proof mat, put it in a little pot, and it can just be melted again. So if you made your component and thought, oh, that's rubbish, I don't like it, just put it back in the pot.
Isn't that fantastic?
Oh, look at that. That's with your gold foils. Aren't they gold?
Yeah, the foils. Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Love it. You can get such a beautiful, you can get such a wonderful effect using some of the different products here at JewelleryMaker with your dual enamels, and it can be something which is great to do with kids, great to do with your nieces and nephews, or it can be really sophisticated as well, can't it?
I think it can go both ways. I mean, I've started off doing a kit, in my workroom, and my kids have been behind me, and they are just so interested.
Yeah.
And it's one way. I mean, a lot of the time, kids are kind of looking at the TV or the gaming, but to actually have that interest in creativity, I think is quite important. Well, I do with my kids anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're always behind me going, "Mummy, what's going to happen. Can I pour it in? You know, obviously you've got to be careful because it does get hot, so you've got to do the adult parts of it. But I would say that it's a great, you can make your higher end, you know, steampunk, metal looking, very intricate pieces, but you can also have a great just crafty time, you know, with your family. And even if you're thinking, oh, well, I don't think I'd have a whole piece made out of that red or a whole piece made out of that green, just remember what I did. You can just put a little accent of it in the middle of maybe your copper, just to give it that little bit of hint of colour.
Yeah, gorgeous.
You just need to play with it, really.
What was that that Debbie just said? Something?
What did I say?
It sounds like it should be a trademark. Something crafty, what? Having a crafty time. I think it should be Debbie Kershaw, just having a crafty time. I think you need some kind of a trademark or kind of like a tagline.
Welcome to Crafty Time in the kitchen with my family. Can you imagine? No one would watch that.
Crafty Time with Debbie Kershaw. You're so passionate about this, aren't you? I love it. You're so passionate about making your jewellery. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Stunning. So, gorgeous kit here, absolutely amazing. We got totally distracted and went down the but get out the DVD, get out the melting pot. You know, it's so exciting. It's infectious working with someone like Debbie because she is so passionate about her jewellery making. Gorgeous kit here, £24.95. It should have been over £47 today. Wow, it's a huge, great big saving. 3 strands of gemstones, threading pack, 115 findings, loads of memory wire, loads of your jewel enamel, and your scales and your jump rings for under £25. That is like 3 kits in one. It's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's one of the best kits I've ever worked with, I have to be honest.
Get it! We'll see you at the Wall of Fame. If you could see what happens literally 2 or 3 seconds before we come back to this shot. La 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 la! I was singing along to the Wall of Fame and Debbie's just doing a kind of a nervous laugh like, really? Really? You're crackers. And this is happening, Dion's there. Whoa! Get your hands up! No! I said Dion can't have that! No, don't you dare. Hey! Honestly, when we had this...
And they call me a thief!
When I was looking at that jewellery this morning, I picked up that ring, and what did I say, Ollie? I said, Dion's not having that. I said, Dion's not going to have that. You! You! I'd say I'd fight her for it, but I'm blatantly not going to win. She'd just go whoosh and just knock me out. 244 here. We're all one big happy family here at JewelleryMaker. I'm going to get you on the break. Here we go. So this is from Mary from East Sussex. This week's Wall of Fame entry, it's like a family of magpies here, it's dreadful. It's just a leatherette cord with a wooden bead sliding clasp. Really really simple. What? It's jewellery, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely awesome. I have no time, but now I know a really easy way to make bracelets and necklaces that will look good when embellished a bit more. Mary, do you know what? That's absolutely gorgeous. And don't put yourself down. It's simple, but it's absolutely awesome. It's striking. It's gorgeous. And Ollie wants one, by the way.
I was going to say that's brilliant. Like men and women could wear that. My husband would wear that. That's lovely.
There you go.
Is it me? 242. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Hello, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. A bracelet made with gold twisted wire, a red agate cabochon and carnelian, all from my stash of JewelleryMaker goodies. Quirky, but I love it. And that's from Mary. I love that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Another Mary.
Another
You
Mary.
don't have to be called Mary to enter the Wall of Fame.
242.
242. This is from Mary. No, it's not. It's from Annette. Number 245. It says, hi, JewelleryMaker. Earlier this week, Sheila demonstrated a circular pendant using pearls. I've made one using dyed halite from a bead box together with black agate and pyrite. Using the rice-shaped beads, made a flower pattern, so I added a bead to the centre to complete the look and put it on a long silver-plated chain. I hope you like it. Best wishes, Annette. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's gorgeous. I love
Thanks,
that.
Annette. Beautiful.
I've got 243 here.
Someone's got the portfolio bag.
Hi JMers, thought I would take inspiration from Laura Binding and try jewellery making on the train.
I love it!
On my way to London for a weekend of sightseeing, but as you can see, the portfolio bag has been packed with mini projects. These are handbag charms which are great for using odds from bead scoops. Good luck to everyone, but hope it's me who wins. And that's Alice. That's such a good idea, Alice.
I admire your honesty, Alice. We all want to win, don't we? We all want to win.
243.
Isn't that awesome? Jewellery making on the hoof. on the train, not actually when you are horse riding, maybe, if you've got a particularly well-behaved horse. Jewellery making while show jumping. I bet you Jenny Cleary would have a go with that, wouldn't she? She'd definitely do that. She's crazy. Number 246, lovely, lovely projects here. Really, really lovely. From Jackie. Jackie, who's from Manchester. Hi all, this is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. The hair comb is for my daughter to wear at a wedding. Sorry, it's not very good. What is it? Don't stop putting yourself down, jewellery makers. Stop it. Your jewellery's gorgeous, Jackie. The rings are all seed beads and made with monofilament. Everything is from JewelleryMaker. I've lost my mojo, I think, because of my pain, but you still make me smile, and the guest designers are all so very clever. Good luck to all who've entered. Love and hugs, Jackie. Jackie, that's absolutely awesome. And just keep going, keep going. We all kind of lose our mojo, don't we?
Oh, crumbs all the time. Everybody does. And I think you just got to keep making. Just get your lovely gemstones out, get them all out on the table, and it just inspires you to make something when that happens to me.
Work through it. What's coming up next, Lovey? We're doing that next. Ooh, one of the biggest strands of one of the most ancient gemstones in the entire world. This is genuine Lapis Lazuli from the location of locations. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to bring you this. It's coming up in just a few seconds.
Join silver clay expert Natalia Coleman and take your jewellery making to the next level with this exciting workshop. Natalia will guide you through the various steps of gemstone setting in silver clay and how you can create some beautiful pieces with the addition of some of your favourite gemstones. The full course includes 30 grams of silver art clay, 20 centimetres of fine silver bezel wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all the relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our studio store. All of this for £119.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Oh, wow, wow, wow. I am so excited about bringing you this incredible strand of Lapis Lazuli. I'm just over the moon. This gemstone, just look at this, and I tell you something. I forget sometimes just what a journey a gemstone like this has come on. Do you ever think about where gemstones actually physically come from? Do you ever think about how they have appeared here at JewelleryMaker? How they have come to be sitting here in Redditch on this desk with me. It is quite exceptional. The quality of Lapis Lazuli you've got here is indicative of, for me anyway, it is indicative of one location in the world. The famous mines in the northeastern part of Afghanistan. This astonishing genuine gemstone has been mined in Afghanistan for around about 6,000 years. How incredible is that? A gemstone that has been mined for around about 6,000 years. Where this incredible, this gemstone has been discovered in so many incredible locations. It has been discovered in ancient tombs. In fact, Tutankhamun, the kind of the blue stripes that appear on the face of his tomb are actually lapis lazuli, which have been set into that incredible tomb. This gem has been prized by so many ancient civilizations, and here today on JewelleryMaker we have got what is arguably lapis lazuli from the best location in the world. The kind of journey this gemstone has come on is quite exceptional, because where this gemstone is actually mined is at particularly high altitude. The furthest that you or I would be able to get to the mines on horseback is about 2 days' journey from the mine. Then you really need to take a guide with you, because it's almost impossible to get to and from the mine. The small population and the small groups of artisanal miners who mine the area are very, very isolated where they live. You know, you're talking about a 2-day journey to the nearest kind of other forms of civilization where this gemstone is mined. It really is exceptional. Because of its high altitude, and because of how difficult this mine is to get to, and because of just because of the mine's location, this gemstone isn't mined in the way that tanzanite is mined, by machinery. It is mined in a very, very ancient way, using ancient techniques. This gemstone couldn't be mined by huge, great big bulldozers and huge amounts of machinery, just purely because of where this mine is. To get this incredible gemstone down from the mine, the majority of it isn't driven down in the back of pickups. It's actually brought down on the back of horses and donkeys and mules. It is the most incredibly isolated part of the world. And this incredible mine, where this incredible lapis lazuli is from, has been producing some of the world's finest lapis lazuli for pretty much 6,000 years. It's exceptional. It's amazing. Now, the quality you've got here is absolutely superb. And generally speaking, when we're talking about the value of lapis lazuli, it needs to have a number of different qualities. Lapis lazuli is a gemstone which is made up of sodalite, calcite, and small amounts of pyrite as well. And when you get this small amount of pyrite, you know you've hit the jackpot. This gorgeous kind of gold inclusion you've got running through here is all pyrite and iron. And you know you've hit the jackpot when you get this kind of quality. This gemstone is loved not just in the gem world, but in the art world as well. It's been used for many hundreds of years as a pigment in blue paints. It really has got the most superb history surrounding it. What we've got here is quite simply some of the best lapis lazuli the world can offer. Some of the largest carat weights as well. On our sister channels, Gems TV, I don't think I've ever bought you single carat weights of lapis lazuli as big as some of these central gemstones. I mean, these are absolutely gigantic. They're all pendants. You're roughly getting on this strand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pendants. I mean, that for me is a strand of pendants. You are going to be getting some slightly smaller ones here, which you could set into earrings if you wanted to. Definitely these ones here, though, single pendants on their own. And that as a pendant on its own, for me, would have to be a pendant that I would sell in excess of £25. It would have to be. Sorry, say that again, darling. Dion just told me what the price we're taking this down to, what this would work out to per pendant. If I was to set each one of these into a pendant, and like I say, I probably said it was some of the chain that we bought you as part of the early bird special, or maybe some of that silver plated copper chain we bought you, and maybe bezel set it with some of the wire we've got coming up today. We've got some gorgeous blue and some antique bronze coloured copper wire coming up on today's show. I would have to sell that for in excess of £20–25 per pendant. Yeah. The deal we're going to offer you today, and believe you and I, this is very, very special indeed. The deal we're going to offer you today for not just any lapis lazuli, but pear-cut faceted lapis lazuli, faceted on both sides. It's not just faceted on one side, faceted on both sides. Premium quality lapis lazuli. It's going to work out to less than £10 a pendant, less than £5 a pendant, actually less than £4 a pendant. Here's your price for the entire strand today. Honestly, that has got to be one of the most incredible deals we have ever bought you for lapis lazuli, and it is some of the best quality lapis lazuli we have ever had on screen. You don't need me to tell you that. You don't need me to make that observation. I'm sure you've already made that observation yourself. This is quite exceptional, isn't it, Debbie? Because not only have you got that great quality of lapis lazuli, it's been faceted, which adds to the charm and adds to the beauty, doesn't it?
I've never seen anything like it before, and I always think of it like the night sky, because when you get the gold in there.
Definitely.
And I've actually used this gemstone quite a few times to set into fine silver in rings.
Lovely.
Because I think it's just so beautiful, and it says so much about it. Also, blue's really, really, really popular, but this has something extra, doesn't it? Because it's got the gold going through. I think the facets that just catch the light, I think that's what's special about this strand. That's a great price, because this is a quality strand. Imagine what you can make with that.
I think with a gemstone like this, as Debbie says, you know, the way that it looks, it captivates your imagination. This gemstone has been used and has been worn as a talisman for many, many years. It is only myth and legend at the end of the day, but you know, the Romans, I think, wore this to protect against things like epilepsy. It is only myth and legend at the end of the day. But you can't help but be captivated by the kind of magical qualities this gemstone has. And Debbie says, you know, she has set it in the past with fine silver. I can totally get that. It's got such a beautiful quality about it. It's got such a highly revered quality about it. You want to set it into something special. You want to set it into a really, really gorgeous, beautiful piece. Now, Sarah from Cheshire says, that lapis is absolutely stunning. Beautiful colour, beautiful faceting. Wow, it is gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. It's stunning. Lapis meaning stone, lazuli meaning blue. You've got a blue gemstone. You've got the blue gemstone. Many ancient civilizations used to mistake this for sapphire because of its incredible colour. It really is just out of this world, isn't it? And like I say, this is from that location, that incredible location, the northeastern part of Afghanistan, which I think borders China. I think it borders China, and it's unbelievably isolated. You know, you're talking about small communities. We're not talking about huge mining, you know, on the Minas Gerais region of Brazil. We're not talking about that scale at all, where there are thousands of employees. We're talking about small communities who are mining this incredible genuine gemstone and mining it with ancient tools, with ancient techniques. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Just superb. And when you think about historical figures, Cleopatra using it, grinding it down and using it as a powder to make into eyeshadow, Tutankhamun's tomb embellished with lapis lazuli, the painting of the Sistine Chapel used lapis lazuli ground down, using it as a blue pigment in paint. This gemstone is so highly prized by so many people. I love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. Just gorgeous. Sarah from Cheshire, again, such a natural beauty. I'd use it simply. Doesn't need any fuss.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't need any fuss. There's certain strands that you would just literally, like you said, make pendants and maybe take the small ones and make a matching earring, matching set. You could even take one and have it as the centerpiece on just a chain, some of that chain that we had earlier, you know, as a really high-end bracelet.
Yeah.
But I love my jewellery to tell a story. And I often watch our other channels just to learn about the gemstones. I find it fascinating.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
people love it. If you get into conversation with people about your jewellery and about the gemstone and the myth and legend behind it and the healing properties that some people believe, it's lovely to think that your jewellery has got all that history to it.
Absolutely.
It's fascinating.
It is absolutely fascinating, and as you know, as Debbie says, it's wonderful for your jewellery to tell a story, and what a story to tell. You've got a gemstone here which has been mined for 6,000 years, one of the most ancient gemstones in the entire world. And what you're going to be getting here is a natural variety of lapis lazuli. You can get dyed lapis lazuli. This is a natural variety of lapis lazuli. Really, really all that would have been done to this is it's been mined, it's been drilled, it's been faceted, and it probably will have been, it probably has got like a colourless lacquer put on it as well, just to seal the gemstone, just to protect it. And that really is it. The most incredible quality here. Some of the largest lapis lazulis we've ever had. And to have them faceted as well. Lapis isn't normally faceted. I don't know why. It's not normally faceted. And I love the fact that it's faceted. It adds so much quality. It looks so expensive, doesn't it? Boom! I want to have that. I want it! Right, where are we going now, Livy? Hang on. Which one is that? Seriously? Right, okay. Now, you're about to see a deal. Let me... I'm going to say... Okay, I'm going to say this before we bring the graphics on screen. We've got the stamps coming up now. We've had so many people texting in about the stamps. When are you going to do the stamps? Debbie's on the show. When are you going to do the letter stamps? They're coming up now. Okay, they're coming up now. Get on the phones now. Every single time we bring these to you, they seem to just sell out. I think these are the lowercase ones. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so lowercase stamps set. Let me just double check. Yes, absolutely. Now, these stamps are sellouts. Simple as. Okay. What you're getting them in is this awesome JewelleryMaker branded. Of course, it's a bit like a CD case, isn't it? I don't think this has been on the day show before. It's been on Designer Inspiration show.
Yeah, it was launched a couple of weeks ago, and I was
on the Designer Inspiration show. Were you with Becky?
Can't remember. Yes, I think I was.
With Becky?
Yeah, because I did quite a few shows all together in a block, but I think I was with Becky. They've been on twice before, and both times they sold out. But because they've taken the formula of stamps and they've just made it better. And I said that last time, you know, you've got this case, and next to every single stamp, you've got the letter or the number. So there's no more fiddling about trying to go into a little box and try and find what stamp you're using. As long as you put it back in the right place, it's just organised there for you to see. Much, much easier way of doing it. Genius. Much
easier than putting them in a box, as Debbie says, and trying to kind of squint and see which one is A, which one is B, etc. I'm not going to unwrap all of these. You don't need me to do that. We all know what these letters are. Yeah, so you've got the whole alphabet here, and you've got an and sign as well, which is just fantastic. Now, let me show you. Oh, they're just amazing. What do you... Oh. What have you used these to stamp onto, Debbie?
Everything. I've stamped on the anodised aluminium,
yeah.
I've stamped on the copper blanks, I've stamped on the silver on copper blanks, I've stamped on polymer clay, I've stamped on enamel, I've stamped on leather. It's just endless.
Wow!
Yeah, you can do so much with these stamps, and it's amazing since we've launched these, because they're so affordable. The amount of people that have got on the bandwagon and have come on my designer Facebook page and said, look what I've done, I've got my stamps and look what I've done, and everyone's got really excited about it. It's lovely to see people using them and personalising their jewellery.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we're going to bring you the details for the sorry, we're going to bring you the details for the DVD in just a few seconds as well. I just need to read this text message out very quickly. Sue says, I bought these stamps last time. They're absolutely amazing. One whack and it's done. I've got the more expensive option and they can't compete. There you go. These really are absolutely amazing. It sounds to me like there is nothing that Debbie hasn't stamped. It's probably easy to say what you haven't stamped. These are just, they're lovely and they're so clear.
They are clear. That was the thing we were saying when we launched them. It's all right to have, you know, your different fonts and all the rest of it, but you need to see what you're writing. You need to see what it says.
Yeah.
It needs to look pretty and you need to see what it says. And these are really, really clear, especially for lowercase.
Yeah.
And you can get loads more written on to your piece with your lowercase. If you want to write a poem or a phrase, you can with these lowercase because they're slightly smaller. So they're a really good size, but still clear.
Fantastic. They're absolutely awesome. Right, price for these, amazing. There is a reason why they always sell out. Have you seen these kind of stamps before? Have you seen them elsewhere? Yeah? You can get stamps like this elsewhere. What kind of price are you used to paying? Honestly, when you see the price for this, you will think there is a catch. There is no catch at all. This is your price point. All I'm going to say is, with regards to that price point, with regards to this product, do your research. Do your research. That is amazing. Now these stamps are not light, they are actually extremely heavyweight, which means they're going to last, which means fantastic quality, of course. Are you going to be paying more in P&P? No, just £2.95 P&P per order. That lasts for the entire day, 9 AM till 9 PM. Dawn from West Yorkshire, I have all the JewelleryMaker branded stamps. I love them. Great quality, unbelievable price. Debbie, you're awesome. I guess you are too, Kat. Dawn, you can keep your comments to yourself. Haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's what my mum used to say. Thanks for your text, Dawn. Cheers. I guess you are too, Carol. You know what? Just don't bother next time. I'm joking. Debbie is amazing. Debbie is on the break. We're all saying, isn't Debbie incredible? We just love Debbie. We want Debbie on the show every single day. Please! Please! Can you become a permanent feature, permanent fixture?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Wouldn't it just?
Yeah, it's not light work.
Where do you have to come from?
Just outside Leeds.
You are kidding me, seriously?
But it's like 2 hours 20. I get up at 4 o'clock and I get in my car and there's no one nagging me and the sun's coming up and it's lovely and I get here and I get to have great fun.
That's nice.
There's
no
nothing to complain about there.
Can I just make it? Can I just something non-jewellery maker related? Can I just point out how Pete has put my tea just within that kind of, really, just beyond where my. Do you think I'm Go Gadget or something though? Honestly, there's a table over there with my tea on it in the distance. I'm like, I really want some of my tea. Challenge Carol. How can I get my cup of tea without going out of shot? Thanks, Pete. I love you. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, what? Making me work for this tea. We've had a text in here. There's a pillar of Lapis Lazuli in Buckingham Palace, given as a gift to one of our past royals. Really? Do we? We got a picture, did you say? Where is it? Oh, the lapis. Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to show me a picture of the pillar. Well done, everyone. That's lowercase A to Z. And your and sign as well, which is just gorgeous. You know those kind of vintage style, vintage style scrapbooking ideas that loads and loads, but it's particularly big in the States, isn't it? Vintage style scrapbooking, and you kind of and you write little love letters and things like that, and you put them in scrapbooks. This really lends itself to that kind of craft as well, doesn't it?
You can because if you go into places that sell a lot of paper craft things, they have a lot of bits and pieces that are compatible to these stamps that people use for their scrapbooking, their cards, but they could be used in jewellery, and again, to tell a story. I'm really big on my jewellery telling a story, but you can really make it tell a story with these. Yeah. It can be a name, a date, it can be a little message, you know, be wedding, if you do your wine glass charms that we were saying about Christmas, you can do your names.
What a lovely idea.
Yeah, I do those every year, and people keep them, they get them out again, and just put a couple of gemstones on one of your little stamps and just put someone's name or initial.
And you could do, you know, if you're going to be selling little charm bracelets at craft fairs coming towards the end of this year, when all the kind of big craft fairs seem to happen, you can personalise people's jewellery maybe with their initials or with their date of birth whilst they wait, couldn't you?
Yeah, they love that.
I bet they do.
Well, I love seeing something made in front of my eyes, because then when I wear it, I can say, "Oh,
You can
I've
tell
got
the
it in
story.
I can tell the story. I've got a little glass elephant, and I saw the guy make it in Wales once, and I love that little elephant because I watched him do it.
Oh,
and it's
gorgeous.
something that I can't do, and I just love to tell the story. So again, it adds to that whole bespoke,
it does.
handmade vibe of your jewellery.
You've
not
seen it being made,
mass-produced.
yes.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? We've got the picture of Buckingham Palace. This is my living room.
Wow.
There it is. My lovely living room there. Now that is Buckingham Palace. Are you kidding me? Those are actual lapis. They're not lapis lazuli. Seriously? You are kidding me. Do you reckon they'd miss one? Hey, we could go in there. I could wear a big jumper. We could stick it up the jumper. Stick it up the jumper. You could, couldn't you? No, you couldn't actually. You'd be tackled to the ground by a big burly security guard. I might have a go at that then. Well done, everyone. $9.95 for your gorgeous stamps there. Can we do the uppercase ones? Upper, upper, upper. Here we go. So, uppercase or capitals or shouty letters, as Ollie's just said to the said to us. Shouting! Why are you shouting? Oh, it's because I haven't switched between the capitals and the thing and the lowercase. Did you find that funny? Did you? Ollie was the only one who found that funny. It's all right. I'm used to it. Believe it or not, I'm not the funny one in our household. My husband is. He is. Oh, every single day makes me laugh. Mind you, our daughter's getting a bit of a character. Now, capital letters. So, okay, so I was just looking at these thinking, A, B, they are capital letters. Yeah, so your capital letters, all exactly the same, same kind of font. These are just the capital letters, and you're going to be getting another and sign as well. Fantastic. So, your uppercase letters, $9.95 as well. Loads of you adding this to your baskets. Well done. Absolutely fantastic. And I bet because these are all straight pegs, I don't know what the other stamp or what other stamps are like. Maybe they don't line up as nicely as these do, but you can actually form entire words, can't you, and stamp them all at the same time rather than kind of having to put one stamp down and get the other one out. And
yeah, I mean, I used to take just as long finding which letters I wanted in the little box before I actually, and my eyesight's not great, so I'd get glasses out, messing about. Yeah. With this, I can just I tend to do it one at a time because I'm not greatly disciplined at putting things back in the right place. I'm a bit of a messy crafter. Yeah. So if I take my A out and then put it back and then go. But just a quick one to say why they're packaged like this, because we had a few Facebook comments of, oh, they're greasy, or they smell, or they're in a really annoying packaging. It's actually really, really good that they're in packaging like this, because it stores them, it stops them from going rusty. So when you get home, all you want to do is take that off with a piece of kitchen roll. You know, don't wash them in detergent or anything, because if you keep a little bit on there, it will keep these nice and fresh. Because with metalworking tools, any metalworking tool I've got before, they always come like this. So this is a great way, and it's good that they come like this because we want the quality of tools.
So you know that lubricant that you can get, the WD thingy.
That's really good.
It's a good idea to kind of keep refreshing them every 6 months or so.
You can do, and what I tend to do, I've said this before, you know the little sachets of silica that you get in a new handbag or new shoes? Get one of those and put it inside and zip it in. I keep it in all of my drawers, my tool drawers. One of my metalwork teachers gave me that tip.
And it stops the moisture getting to it.
Stops the moisture, because it is the moisture, and if you're carrying them around, that's why having them in a zippable case like this is really good, because you're protecting them, because these kinds of tools can go rusty. So that's why they're packaged like this. It does take a few minutes to get the paper off, but they'll last longer as a result. Yeah. So that's why.
Good tip. Thanks for that, Debbie. That's great. Fantastic. So $9.95, you're getting on the phones, you're enjoying that. That's great. How about, make sure I get it right, otherwise Deb will shout at me if I don't put them in the right one. Come on, go back in. B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, E, M, N, L, P, O, and the rest. Can we do this or not? We can't do it. We can't do the stamping DVD. Sorry. I thought we'd be able to, but we can't, unfortunately. Yeah, here we go. Now, what have we got now? Blanks. With a blank look upon her face. Blankety blank, blankety blank, bum bum, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blank. Take it over, Debbie.
Super match something it used to say. I can't remember it. That was when they were in the little. They say blank blank. Then it used to go super match. Then it used to flash. I can't think of it. Yeah.
You're clearly more of a blankety blank fan than I ever was.
Well, I'm older, so I probably saw it more.
Blankety blank, check pen and book. Isn't that what they used to say?
Yeah.
Those dolls. Yeah, check pen and book. No, they used to say check pen and book, didn't they?
Yeah, did, yeah.
Blankety blank, check pen and book. It used to be on a revolving platform. Or a lazy Susan.
It did.
Right, okay, so your anodized aluminium pre-cut shapes. These are fantastic. We've got tools coming up today that will absolutely go with these blanks. We've got, sorry, like what? We've got the dapping tool coming up. We've got loads and loads of tools coming up today, which these blanks will go with, okay? Now, you're going to be getting I do beg your pardon, 3. These are quite sharp, okay, so do be careful when you pick them up. 3 rectangular blanks, anodized aluminium. They're all pre-cut, okay? So you're going to be getting 2 smaller rectangles, 1 larger one. You've also got 3 ovals, a larger oval and 2 smaller size ovals as well. We're going to give you today a price slashing price for all of these. £19.95p is what you should be paying for all of these, but we're actually going to go really nice and low for you today. 6 anodized aluminium blanks, pre-cut, £12.95p. Absolutely fantastic. Now, Debbie, you must have used these in your jewellery making, in your kind of guest designing shows before. How have you used these? What have they made? Have they made great pendants or earrings? Or
they're fantastic because you can use your alcohol inks, you can use the dye that we have on the website for the anodized aluminium. I just must say, if you are going to colour these, if that is your plan, don't touch them with your fingers before you colour them. Use gloves, just normal sort of plastic gloves, because the oil in your fingers can interfere. What anodized means is that they've opened the pores of the metal to accept colour. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can do iodine colour, but they also work beautifully just as blanks. You know, if you want to stamp on them,
absolutely,
you can do. So I've stamped on them, I've added colour to them, I've made different shapes out of them, I've made necklaces, earrings, I've made sort of the little round ones, I've put names and I've put a hole on each side and then maybe macrame'd round.
Cute.
You know, so there's lots of different things that you can do with this. If you have got your alcohol inks at home, you can colour them before you stamp them. So there's lots of opportunity with this sort of thing, really.
Yeah.
And because they're aluminium, they're really easy to stamp.
Yeah,
like
fantastic.
That lady said, 1 whack and it's done.
And it's done. Yeah, exactly. So if you did come in to get the stamps a little bit earlier on, then please do come through to get these. Like I said, we've got loads of tools that do back these blanks up coming up later on in the show as well. So we'll undoubtedly be recapping these as well. Right, okay, I'm going to pop that there. Yeah, here we go. So we're moving on now to the dapping block. Now, this is the tool that Debbie, you launched this a couple of weeks ago, didn't you? It is absolutely awesome. I love the way it looks. I've never seen it used before. Hang on. Oh, here we go. It's open. I love the fact it's wooden. I bet it makes a lovely noise when you use it, doesn't it? And
it's lovely and light. Again, it's a lovely light tool, so you can carry it around or you can put it in your workshop. I'd never used a wooden one before because I have a big heavy-duty metal one. But this is absolutely fantastic for using your anodized aluminium. Because if you want to make, like when I launched it, if you want to make a flower shape, you know, so you might stamp your blanks and your blanks are flat. If you want to make a flower shape, or you have a flower shape blank, or you've sawn out a flower shape, and you want it to be organic, like a flower, you want to make like a dome shape, then you can just put it on top of the hole, place your blank on the top, and then just hammer down.
Wow.
Start at your largest hole, go smaller and smaller, and you'll end up with like a petal, you know, like a flower shape, a dome, so that you can put those two together. You can do.
Lovely.
Yeah, it gives shape to metal, basically.
You're getting different kind of size circles in here and different depth domes as well, aren't you? This one here is probably the smallest one, and then you've got different depths of your dome as well. And you're getting 2 different dapping tools here, which I assume are going to give you a different effect, aren't they?
Yes. You might want to start with your flathead. It really depends on what medium you're using. But if you want to get quite a deep dome onto your metal, then you would go for the round head. So you basically start with the largest hole on the block that your particular piece will fit on.
Yeah.
And then you would put one of your tools on top and press down, and then you take it smaller and smaller so that you end up with the shape you want. But it's real trial and error again, and it's real knowing what design you're going for. It depends what you're making.
What a lovely tool. I love the fact that it's wooden. I love the fact that you, you get the blanks with it as well. Oh, lovely. So you get some gorgeous little heart-shaped blanks as well. These are just, oh yeah, these are lovely. Silver-plated copper heart stamping blanks. These are just lovely. I love the fact they're brushed as well. Aren't they gorgeous? You could stamp onto these with the letter stamps that we just bought you as well. They'd be gorgeous, wouldn't they?
You could stamp on, and then you could slightly curve them so they took more of a petal shape.
Nice, yeah.
I think with metal you tend to do everything flat when you first start off,
yes.
and then you start to want it to look more organic. And with hearts you could have sort of two sort of petal shapes on the same chain facing each other if you wanted your and your partner's names. Or
yeah, lovely.
You can start to be quite creative.
What a nice idea. So your wooden dapping block, everyone's going, ah. So your wooden dapping block and your two pegs, and of course all of these gorgeous little blanks, these little heart-shaped blanks as well. And here's your price today. Give us a call, get involved. Whoa, $7.95. Ooh. I don't like using this word, but that's really cheap.
That's. If you knew what the metal ones cost, you know, it's one of those, you work with metal and you save up jobs. You know, I want one of those, I'll have it when I've saved up.
Oh yeah, especially when you work with fine silver, you know, you save up.
And there's so many tools that you want and you can't afford. And I love the way, I've said this before, with the stamps with this, that we can bring these sort of tools to everyone who wants to have a go. You know, at that price, you can. You don't have to save up for it. It doesn't have to be elitist. Anyone can have a go. It's brilliant.
It's $7.90. Can I have a go with this one? I'm itching to have a go. I've never done this before, ever. Am I going to mess this up, Debbie?
No, you can't mess it up, really.
Really?
Yeah. You'd need probably the smallest, for those little hearts, you'd need the smallest
So that's that one there. Honestly, I'm going to have a go live on air. If I mess this up, I'm going to blame Debbie.
She thanks.
Here we go. So I'm going to put the heart in. The heart is in. And then what do I do?
Take the pointed tool and place it in the centre.
Come on, you help me. What do I need to do? Should we let Debbie do it?
So you basically...
Dion's saying, let Debbie do it, you're going to mess it up.
I'm behind the graphics. So I would choose, because I've got a small little blank, I would choose the pointy tool. Just pop your heart in there, put your tool on the top.
Oh!
And give it a whack.
Oh, that's...
Can you see how that's domed now?
That's gorgeous. Look at this.
So you've got like a petal shape. So if you wanted to make a flower out of your hearts, you could.
Oh, I love it.
See, easy peasy. That's all it is.
That really is easy peasy. Shall I have a go? Here we go. Mine's going to come out looking ever so funny. So this one you used, wasn't it? No,
the other
that one.
Yeah, put it in the centre.
Here we go.
And just give it a few whacks.
Oh gosh.
That's it.
Quite hard. Right.
Yep.
Woo! Debbie, I'm going to say I think mine's actually better than yours.
Quite possibly. See how it gives it that lovely shape?
How fantastic is that? And the brushed quality really adds to it, doesn't it? Mm. Once you've domed it, can you undome it, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, just put it back on your metal block. Take the flat side of your hammer. But remember, the more you work with metal, the more you manipulate it, the harder it gets.
Ah.
So sometimes that's a good thing if you want to keep your blanks really hard. But you could then dome it again.
I want to dome everything now. I want to dome stuff. I want to dome everything. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, you're gonna have to stop me. Someone stop me! It's like when people go crazy with the Dremel. Just want to Dremel everything. That was amazing. That is addictive. I tell you what, you're going to end up doming everything. I bet you when you visit Debbie's house, I bet you everything is kind of a bit domed and it's got stamps all over it. Even her kids' stamps on their foreheads. Right, here we go. So, $7.95. That is a bonkers, 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 bonkers price. And it's so easy to use. Even I can do it. If I can do it, come on, come on. And I'm not the sharpest tool in the box. I can do it. 75 chances remaining. I've got tons of you with this in your baskets. Please do check your baskets out. Pete makes a lovely cup of tea, doesn't he?
Really nice cup of tea.
Good cup of tea, Pete. Thanks, love. Where did you find these attractive spotty mugs? Where did you find them? Never seen these before. In the workshop room, look, Liz is going irate in the workshop room. So they come in here, they've taken my mugs. I can't believe it. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. All I'm going to say is I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Yeah, look. I don't know where they've gone. I don't know where they've gone. They come in here, they take my mugs. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Is that Pete? Pete's like, just pretend that they haven't gone. I just don't know. I don't know. Look, you took my mugs. You took my spotty mugs. I haven't, honestly, I haven't. Honestly, I haven't. Oh, look, just get out. Get out! Brand new kit, everyone. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Woo, woo, woo. Do. I couldn't sing Brand New Day to my daughter today. She was still asleep when I left the house. Little pumpkin. Right, now, brand new kit, everyone. This is an absolute guapa chica. Now, this kit has got the strand of Lapis Lazuli in it. The strand of Lapis Lazuli we bought you in the last hour flew out the door. This kit has got Lapis Lazuli in. It's just a warning, okay? Just giving you a bit of a warning. Shall I show you this incredible strand? Here it is. It's like the midnight sky. Starry, starry night. La la la. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 da. It is absolutely gorgeous, though, isn't it? I'm not going to murder it by my singing. To go with the Lapis Lazuli we bought you in the last hour. Look at those. I mean, they just work, don't they? Is this Lapis Lazuli from Afghanistan as well? It might be from. Just going to double check actually where this is from. Could be from Afghanistan. The next one I'm going to show you is blue colour coated pyrite. This is it is from Afghanistan. Fantastic. So premium location for your lapis lazuli. Blue colour coated pyrite. Look at the length of this strand. Look how long that strand is. It's really, really long. It's a 38 centimetre strand. Isn't that glorious? So you've got the beautiful gold and silver pyrite and iron qualities inside the gemstone, inside your lapis lazuli, giving you that bit of a shimmer, a bit of a glimmer. And then next to it, you've got this gorgeous metallic quality from your blue metallic coated pyrite. The next strand, what do you reckon this is? What do you reckon this strand is? Sapphire? Nope. Tanzanite? Nope. Spinel? Nope. Kyanite? Nope. It's iolite. Iolite. It is one of the deepest blue iolite strands. It's absolutely delicious, isn't it? This incredible genuine gemstone has been used, not just in genuine gemstone jewellery, but it's been used for hundreds of years. It was actually used by the Vikings. Huge, great pieces of iolite were strapped to the front of their big Viking ships and used to help them guide their way, especially at night time on the seas, when you've got the moon shining through enormous pieces of iolite. Because this gemstone is pleochroic, and when you look at this gemstone from different angles, you get different colours coming out of this incredible gemstone. So you can see if the ship was going off course, because you get a slightly different colour coming out of this incredible gemstone. One of the first kind of forms of kind of compass used was iolite. You've got this incredible gemstone here. There are moments of beautiful clarity in here as well. Normally the iolite that we bring you on JewelleryMaker is it's chips and nuggets. You know, if we ever get the chance to bring it to you, not very often you get in these big tumbles, these big pebbles of iolite. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now, I just need to make you aware of something. If you haven't seen Dion produce before, Dion's producing the show today. Yeah. Dion, what's your favourite colour? Blue, right? Okay. You know when you know that term when people see red they go a bit crazy? Yeah. When Dion sees blue, she goes a bit crazy. I just want to give you that bit of a heads up there. Okay. So 3 gorgeous strands here with your silver plated copper findings. This is our newest findings pack with this gorgeous oval link chain, square connectors. where are they? There they are. Gorgeous square. I mean, that is such a beautiful connector, isn't it? It's so contemporary. It's absolutely gorgeous. Getting a gorgeous selection of head pins. Yeah, square top head pins. They're so cool, aren't they? So funky. So much metal in these. It's absolutely gorgeous. So loads and loads and loads of findings. 115 silver plated copper findings in total. Okay. You've also got, as part of this kit, a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic. You know when something winds you up so much and you don't think you can get wound up anymore, then something else happens, it winds you up even more, then you just go bonkers. This is what's happening with this kit, really. Dion is sitting there, sitting on her hands, just going, I'm going to do it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. Because there are 3 blue strands. But now, I really am tempting fate. Just calm down in there. Calm down in there. Tempting fate now. Dark blue waxed cord, 10 meters, turquoise waxed cord, and this gorgeous graphite color waxed cord as well. 3 lots of waxed cord. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, Debbie's jewellery is stunning. We're actually going to see a technique using this gorgeous waxed cord. I can't actually hear what I'm saying. I can't actually hear my own voice because Dion is going crazy in the gallery. Right. What should this all be together, Dion? Yeah. £41 and 10p. The price this kit was going to be today was £24.95. She's then taken it to £21.95. But she's going to take it even lower. Honestly, this girl is crazy for blue. Whenever she sees blue, she goes absolutely nuts. Your deal today for this incredible kit is absolutely superb. You better tie that jewellery to the desk, Debbie, because Dion loves blue. Honestly, she's going to come through and nick all those pieces of jewellery. This is your price today, $19.95. Should have been $24.95. She took it down to $21.95. She then said, do you know what? $19.95. Stuff it. I don't even care. Alice from Devon loves this so much. She's coming to get 2 of this. It is like a bundle price for this kit, really, isn't it? It's absolutely astonishing. One of the first kits I've ever bought you that's got iolite. Iolite tumbles, big iolite gemstones, not nuggets, not little chips, but big, big, big iolite tumbly nuggets. Absolutely gorgeous. Not to mention which you've got that premium quality of Lapis Lazuli as well, and your blue metallic colour-coated pyrite as well. So 3 statement strands. I wouldn't call any of those 3 strands kind of filler strands or strands that are there to help the other strands. They're all statement strands. It's an absolutely glorious kit, isn't it, Debbie?
It's a gorgeous kit and it goes so beautifully with silver.
Doesn't it just?
It's lovely. And you get some gorgeous spaces in the findings. You know, this findings pack that you get with it.
It's a lovely new find. Oh, they're really heavy, aren't they, the spaces?
Heavy and chunky spaces, so you can make a real feature of them.
You've used them in this bracelet to such great effect with the iolite. Now, talk to me about the iolite. Did you know it was iolite?
I thought it was maybe kyanite.
Yeah, yeah. It does look very, very similar to kyanite or sapphire even.
But I wasn't sure because you don't usually get strands like that in the kits, do you?
No.
So I wasn't sure. Again, look at that just with the silver. The silver findings, the new ones, they're so high end. I like to use them as a feature, so I'd probably wear that clasp at the front of my wrist.
So would I, so would I. These are the spaces which Debbie was talking about. They're so substantial, they're really, really heavy. You wouldn't think actually it's silver plated copper, you'd think it was solid silver, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you really would.
Absolutely.
They're lovely. They're lovely to work with because they're substantial and you can tell about something when you feel it, can't you? So
yeah,
when
absolutely.
you get it home and you start working with these, you'll be able to tell.
All I'm hearing in my ear at the minute is Dion saying, I'm having that. I'm having that. That's gone. That's gone. What about these earrings? Yeah, earrings, they've gone. Yeah, Dion's having all of this, by the way. She's literally going to come out with a bag and just do this on the desk. Just go, kind of and put it on their bag with the busts and everything. The pyrite is just delicious, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, wow. It's so reflective. It's such a glamorous gemstone, isn't it?
It lends itself to hanging from your ears because it moves, doesn't it? And it catches the light, which is why I wanted to keep some of them together.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at this gorgeous necklace here where you've used the lapis, you've used the pyrite, and of course you've used this gorgeous turquoise colour cord, which really pops next to that lapis, doesn't it?
It really does pop, and I think as well, you know, you could go for the bracelet. I could have made the bracelet version of that and earrings with the cord if I wanted to, and still had, you know, everything left over to do everything else. So again, this is another one where you've got, I suppose, multimedia in your kit. You've got different ways of doing things. You can separate it, so you can have all cord, or you can put them together. It's completely up to you and your design style. These bracelets are really on trend. You know, these just basically 4 pieces of cord knotted and a couple of bits hanging off them. I went into the sales the other day, and I went into one of the high street shops that does the lovely high-end accessories that I like, do you know what I mean? And they had these in there, and in the sale they were 12 quid each.
Ooh, in the sale,
Yeah.
you see, that's
like a
pretty
sale.
scary, isn't it?
And yeah, which is fine, because you know they do lovely stuff, but when you think of what you can make it for.
Absolutely. Now you're going to show us this technique now, aren't you?
Yep.
This is really fantastic and great for summer as well. Something great to do with your kids as well, because there's just I'm seeing you've got loom bands on. You've got a loom band anklet on, haven't you?
We've gone a bit loom band.
Has your house gone loom band crazy?
They're all over the floor. My son, probably as we speak, is making Spider-Man.
No way, that's awesome.
And he's 9, he's well into it. And he's like, Mummy, have you got any seed beads for the eyes?
Gemstone eyes, of course. Yes, darling, there you are.
Yeah.
My word. Right, Debbie, how do we do this?
I was asked to make a lot of these for people at one time. They used to commission me to make these because a lot of people just like to wear these for everyday wear. You know, these kind of...
you see a lot of celebrities wearing things like this,
cord,
don't you?
and they can be little. You can just have one on all the time, or you can layer them up. That's the trend, isn't it? The
gorgeous,
boho
yeah.
thing. And I like wearing them myself, and they're literally minutes to make. So you want to take a strand, it's not an exact science, a strand of your cord, which is much bigger than your wrist, because bearing in mind, when you tie knots, they take up space. So you need it to be, say go twice. They get so much of it. And if you need to cut some off, you can always make some earrings after or whatever. So I took 2 lengths, about twice the size of my wrist, and just cut them off. And that is minuscule. You've got so much left when you do that. And then just take it and fold it in half, so that you've got about 4 strands. It's alive, there we go.
Lovely.
And just tie it at one end. Literal overhand knot. Now if you want to make these really, really strong, you can use your zapper tool or a little bit of glue or a little bit of nail varnish if you want to. That's just a basic overhand knot. Trim it off. And then just go along, just making knots where you want, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a gemstone hanging from it, so I just don't want it to sort of slide into where the next gemstone may be.
Gorgeous.
Next one, I've probably made that a bit too short, but you'll have longer. There we are. And then you get these gorgeous, I often use these clasps without actually using any cord in them, because they're brilliant for that. They make your kits go a lot further. But you just need to pop your end into your ribbon crimp, hold it in, and squish it down. Now these are really substantial ribbon crimps. And now I've used a lot of ribbon crimps for different things, and you know, sometimes they're just not up to par. These are. They will hold. I mean, what have I got in there? 4 strands,
Big
and they
strands,
will hold
yeah.
that quite nicely, and they look nice. And I've also stamped on here before, like I've stamped a little star or a little something, you know, if you want to make it a bit branded, you know, if you want to be branded. So you would do that on both ends of your bracelet, so that you've got your bracelet, and then you can make your chain as long as you need to, depending on whose wrist it's for.
Okay.
And then in between the knots, all I've done is take whatever gemstone from the kit that you decide you like, pop it on one of these square pins.
Top head
Aren't
pins,
they
they're
cool?
beautiful.
And because of the colour of the lapis, it really shows up as well.
Yeah,
so that makes
it
it
really
look really
does.
high end. And then either loop or wrap loop, depending on your skill level, your bead on. Now if you can do a wrap loop, that's great, because it adds to the security of your piece. That's not going to come off. That's something you rarely see. If you go into your high street and you look at your high street jewellery, you rarely see wrap loops. It's usually just on with a jump ring. So this kind of makes you stand out a little bit if you can do a wrap loop. And I think we've got the wrap loop technique on our website, haven't we? So you can have a little pop on there if you need to see in great detail how to do that. So just wrap loop that on, trim off any excess, and you just continue working.
Oh, that's so cute.
Do you see what I mean? So that's like literally minutes. I put one onto one of these on their own. Look at these little wheels. That's a spacer that you get in the kit.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's really good. So that's sort of really chunky and lovely and substantial. And because you've put your knots there, it's not going to slide into...
It's not going to bunch up.
Yeah, it's not. That's it, bunch up. And it's literally as simple as that. So you can make them in colours, you can make as many as you want, you can make them while people wait, you can make them for your kids. and you've used just a fraction of what's in your kit to make this kind of boho, surfy kind of jewellery that cost you 12 quid in the sale in the high street.
You see, this is it, and it's cost hardly anything to make. That's just gorgeous.
You know, so I mean, that's my style. Some of you might want something a little bit more intricate. So you can
like that though.
You can do your macrame, you can do your kumihimo, absolutely fine. You can do that perfectly well with this. So again, it's always down to taste and design, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stunning. Eleanor's texted in saying, loving the blue and Debbie's designs today. Eyelight is now one of my favourite gems, which I never heard of before. I love how much I learned with JM. Thank you. That's a really lovely text. Thank you so much, Eleanor. It is the most fantastic genuine gemstone, and like I say, we hardly ever get these gorgeous kind of tumbles of highlight. That's just fantastic. Thank you so much for that text. That's really lovely, Anna. Thank you very much for that demo as well.
You're welcome.
Clearly, very, very properly kit. We've only got 12 chances left. 19.95 is just bonkers. It's stupid. It's just Dion all over, really. Let's go and see you over at the Wall of Fame. Back off! Back away from the desk, Dion.
I'm just having a look.
You check it out. Look at her. She's on the steel again.
I'm just looking.
She's taking the eyelight bracelet. Just looking.
Really nice as well.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not going to get until we left a photograph. Honestly, she steals everything.
It's nice that she likes it.
Oh, but it's beyond a joke, though, Debbie. It's beyond a joke. You're going to nick this as well. This is blue. You're going to nick this picture for your bedroom wall. 249. Lovely entry here from Lynn. It is blue, Dion. Yes. Ah, please.
Oh, that's lovely.
Lynn in Barrow in Furness says, hi, please find attached this week's Wall of Fame an asymmetric necklace made from polymer clay roses on rose gold findings, all from JewelleryMaker. How beautiful is that? I made it for a workmate as a leaving present and she loved it, as did her teammate who asked me to make one in coral. Oh yeah, coral would be absolutely beautiful in that. I love seeing all the Wall of Fame entries. There are so many beautiful pieces by very talented jewellery makers. Good luck for this week's entrance. Best wishes, and that's from Lynn. Lynn, that is gorgeous. I'd wear that. That would go with my dress.
That is gorgeous. Right, I've got 247 here. Again, gorgeous colour. This is really on trend, this colour. I hope everyone is healthy this week. I've just finished this necklace, pale blue shell pearls, silver plated chain, jump rings and small toggle and bar clasp from a kit with twisted silver plated wire from my stash. Had to make the background really black, but I'm not sure how well it will show the colour of the beads.
Oh, it looks great.
No, you can really see. Hope you like. Now, if only you could have done the shows planned for the 25th of July on the 26th of July. Stay well and lucky wishes to you all, and that's from Fran.
Thanks, Fran, that's beautiful.
That's
You
really
really can see that colour, that's gorgeous. Number 250, this is really beautiful. Really simple pearl necklace, gorgeous colour from Karen in Sheffield, you're number 250. Hi all at JewelleryMaker, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I think I accidentally sent in a photo yesterday by mistake, as I was trying to send in photos for the marketplace, rushing as I was late home from work. I know the feeling. Well, this is just a one-strand large pearl necklace that I bought as a star buy from the Late Show a few weeks ago. The colours remind me of Christmas. Good luck and best wishes to all. Karen in Sheffield. That is just gorgeous. It just shows you how simple jewellery can be. It is so effective. You could wear that with anything.
You could.
Anything. That's gorgeous. Thanks, Karen, and best of luck.
Ooh, 248. No, I like those.
Oh, that's nice.
How gorgeous. Hi all at JM. My entry to the Wall of Fame this week is chain and yellow quartzite round with matching faceted agate seed beads, also matching earrings. The silver findings are from your Matrix finding kit. All the materials are from my JM stash. A big thank you to all the guest designers for sharing their knowledge with us, and a huge thanks to all of the presenters for cheering me up during the day with their mad antics. And that's from Roz.
Don't know what you're on about, Roz. Oh, very sensible.
248, good luck.
Now, both Debbie and I love this next suite of jewellery.
The colour is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Number 251. Check this out. Stunning. From Sue Davis, who says, hi everyone, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've used red frosted shell pearl and silver plated beads, all bought from JewelleryMaker. Sue, that is gorgeous. I love the design. I love The colour's amazing, isn't it, Debbie?
And it's so wearable. What a wearable design. It just shows you don't have to do something that you'd see on the catwalk for it to be unusual and gorgeous. That really stood out to me this morning when I came in.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much. In fact, we've got a couple of bright red quartzite bundles coming up a bit later on the show, which you can make similar jewellery from. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, what have we got coming up, lovely? Oh, lovely. Solar Quartz coming up in a few seconds. It's big, it's beautiful. Check it out. You can really see where this gemstone has come from and how it's formed over millions of years. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up just after the break.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
The latest edition of the Lure Book is now available. This highly regarded gemstone encyclopedia features over 1,300 pages full of facts and knowledge. Discover the places, the people and the stories behind every gemstone. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker are having a web exclusive sale on 925 sterling silver. Head over to our website now and take advantage of up to 75% off. All stock must go, but be quick because if you miss it, you'll miss out.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on JewelleryMaker.
I tell you something, you really get a sense of where this gemstone is from, don't you? You really get a sense of how this gem has formed over many, many, many millions of years. I think it was when we bought you the amber cabochons the other weekend. Do you remember that? We bought you the amber cabochons, and I think it was that really kind of sparked off me getting excited again about where gemstones are from, how they're formed over many, many millions of years. The quality of quartz that you're getting here is absolutely sensational. If I just hold this strand up for you, you can see, obviously, can you see that each one of these gemstones is unique? 7 genuine gemstones here, they're all unique. You can see how this gemstone has physically formed over many hundreds and thousands of years. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Just gorgeous. You can see all of the little characteristics, all of the characteristics which give this gemstone a unique quality. And do you know something? You cannot replicate this kind of quality with anything synthetic or plastic or glass. This is absolutely Mother Nature at her very, very best, isn't it? I think with gemstones like this, I think they need to be set into a piece of jewellery where the light is going to get to them. They need to have light around them as much as possible so you can see how wonderfully textured they are inside the gem. So maybe use some of the smaller ones in earrings. Maybe consider using one of the large ones, maybe using it as the kind of gemstone that you hang in your window with light shining through it. You know how you how a lot of people do with kind of crystals and things like that. This incredible gem, the central gemstone, can you imagine how delightful that is going to look hung in a sunny window with light shining through it? Debbie, what are your thoughts using gemstones like this? Because I think they need light, don't they?
They do need, like, this is right up my designer alley. I love the organic large gemstones. I think you could think outside the box, like you said. You could have window decorations. You could have them, if you're doing your stools, to actually come down from your stools so that you're making hanging. It's a talking point, so you could have it above your jewellery that you'd made. Nice. But I think definitely earrings. I'd still go for pendants. But I might have sort of chain hanging around so that you've got like a waterfall effect.
What a lovely idea.
But they look a bit like snowdrops or Ice Queen, don't they?
Just?
Gorgeous.
Don't they just? And you know what? We had our Christmas show yesterday, which I think was absolutely brilliant, that we had Christmas on the 25th of July. I'm presenting Christmas Day, by the way, everyone.
Are you?
Yeah, presenting Christmas Day. Yeah, man! It's going to be brilliant. You can make the most beautiful Christmas decorations out of this incredible strand of gemstones. Can you imagine these hanging in front of your fairy lights, hanging in your window at Christmas time? They're just stunning, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous, genuine solar quartz, graduated, faceted, elongated pear drops. I love them. I think they're absolutely wonderful. And if you're into your organic, natural, large, genuine gemstones, just like Debbie is, then absolutely perfect. This is your price point today. You're gonna love this. Under £20 for a snapshot of life millions upon millions of years ago. This has been thousands of years in the making, and the quality is absolutely superb, isn't it? 240 carats of gorgeous, delectable solar quartz. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Do give us a call. Get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. It's stunning, isn't it? Well done. Under £20 there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'd actually advise you get more than one of these strands, so you can get 2 or 3 strands home, decide which one you want to keep, send the others back. It's entirely up to you. Beautiful quality though, absolutely awesome. Where are we going to go now, sweetie? Oh! Sorry, I thought you were kind of shuffling your papers as if you wanted me to move on. Oh. Oh wait, oh yeah, oh I see. Rifling through all the jewellery that she's stolen from earlier on in the show. She's dreadful. She's absolutely appalling. We've had a text about that. Have we really? Have we really? Maureen from London. Carol, after the next kit, make sure you take the jewellery with you. Very funny, Dion. Well, I'm glad you find it funny, Maureen. I don't. I don't find it funny at all. There's nothing left for the rest of us. Honestly. If Dion wore every single piece of jewellery that she's ever stolen from JewelleryMaker, she wouldn't be able to get through the door. Honestly. I'm joking. No, this really, really is absolutely stunning. Please do add this one to your order. This would go great with your Biwa pearls today, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just? Wow.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Well done. Right. Sorry, which one, Libby? Ah, yeah, I was talking about these earlier on my Facebook page. You can join my Facebook page if you like. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. Carol, C-A-R-O-L. As in Christmas, named after my mum's best friend who was born on Boxing Day. Yeah, yeah. And Roache, R-O-A-C-H-E, bit of a funny one. Bit of a funny surname. Anyway, so yes, I was saying earlier on my Facebook page, these, I was really, really excited about bringing these to you today. Honestly, these have not disappointed. The picture of these is gorgeous. But honestly, you have got to see these close up because, oh my word. Yeah, oh my word, these are absolutely delicious. Right, let me show you which gemstones you're going to be getting here. Burnt orange agate. I was trying to get too many fingerprints on them. Burnt orange agate in a round coin-shaped cabochon. So these are cabochons. They've got no drill holes through them. They're just absolutely pure cabochons. So they're ready to set with wire, with macrame. I think it was it Deb we saw the other day setting a cabochon, yeah it was Deb, into a macrame bracelet, and it looked amazing and so simple to do as well. You can also wire wrap these into pendants, into watch face bracelets, into a huge great big ring if you want to. Just got so many ways in which you can use these. So you've got a burnt orange agate cabochon, a coin shaped one, and an oval one as well. Really, really lovely. You've then got white magnesite. Now this is a beautiful example of magnesite. Look at this. Isn't that delicious? It's like the moon. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality there. You're also going to be getting green aventurine in an oval cabochon. There you go with that one there. Stunning. And a fluorite cabochon. No, I do beg your pardon. It's not a fluorite cabochon drop. It is a fancy jasper cabochon drop. Look at that. It's like silver's going through that as well. It's like a dark green quality. Now, that for me would be enough, yeah? The price point for all of these is stunning. Do you want to see a price point today for all these cabochons? Have a look at this. £11.95. Now, £11.95p for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabochons is brilliant, isn't it? Consider this though. A fluorite drop. Check that out. And an amethyst drop. Oh my word. £11.95 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, the amount of you coming through the web and the phone lines is brilliant, but we're going down to Bargain Town. £9.95. Oh my word, for all of these cabochons. How incredible is that? 7 cabochons for under £10. The web, the phones have gone absolutely nuts over these. Isn't that just amazing, 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 amazing? Well done. Under a tenner for 7 cabochons. I don't know about you, but can you imagine walking into a bead shop, seeing a big bowl of cabochons and seeing a sign next to them saying 2 cabochons for a tenner? Can you imagine that? I can. If you saw a tub of cabochons with the sign next to it saying 7 cabochons for a tenner, what would you think? Well, they can't be gemstones. They can't be, well, they're going to be plastic. They're going to be glass. No, no, no. On JewelleryMaker, they are genuine gemstones. Absolutely incredible. Tons of you coming through now. The great thing about having these cabochons, Debbie, is actually when we first got these cabochons in, I have to admit, I was a little bit scared thinking, oh, goodness me, how are you going to set these if you're not, you know, without using glue? And seeing guest designers just taking these cabochons and running with them and just creating the most beautiful designs. There are so many ways in which you can set these, aren't there? Isn't there?
So many. I mean, they're lovely in your soutache designs.
Ah, yeah, beautiful.
Really nice in your soutache designs. Obviously the wire, and you don't have to be a really, really experienced wire worker.
No, you don't.
To be able to wrap a cabochon. That is a very simple way of doing it. So you can do your wire. You can set them in your friendly plastics in your enamel as well.
Really?
You can use your friendly plastic as like a bezel. That's really easy. If you do it in your enamel, then you would usually sort of make the shape of the cabochon, then glue it back in. Okay. But with your friendly plastic, that'll actually hold it. So there's loads of different ways you can use these. And for this price as well, you could have a play with lots of different ways, couldn't you? Maybe things that you hadn't thought of
Absolutely,
before.
yes, definitely. And also, because of the price point, you can actually, a lot of you are actually multi-buying this. You know, you could multi-buy this, get 2 or 3 of these. So if you wanted to, use the 2 magnesites, you know, to create that gorgeous pair of earrings, or use it in whatever way, you absolutely can. 62 opportunities remaining in the building. Pete, would you be able to do me a favour, Libby? There's a necklace just down there on that bottom shelf with loads of cabochons. Can you see it? There. There you go, thank you. And this is a way in which you can set cabochons like this in wire work. I think these were done by Prue the other day on the Designer Inspiration Show. Loads of different ways in which you can set cabochons. How cool is that? They're all labradorite, which is a beautiful genuine gemstone. Wouldn't it be lovely if we had some more labradorite on the show? It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, gorgeous. So loads of different ways in which you can set these. Prue's got, I think it was Prue was on the show the other day. Bezels, she's done some beautiful wire work around them. The things of beauty, aren't they, cabochons, when you start to wire set them. But as Debbie says, you can set them with your friendly plastic, with your macrame as well. Michelle in Suffolk. Morning all at Jewellery Maker, amazing designs. Can I ask if you can bake cabochons in polymer?
Depends on the gemstone.
It does, doesn't it?
Somebody asked the other day if they could bake opal in polymer, and I think Hannah, our gemologist, came back and said that they couldn't because it had a high water content.
Yeah.
So I think it really does depend on the individual gemstone concerned of whether
absolutely,
you can.
yes.
You can a lot and you can't a lot. So I know there's lots of reference online, so that might be something to sort of research or maybe ask on our Facebook page. I'm sure one of our gemologists will be able to tell you when you get them home, and you know which ones you've got.
Good call, thanks for that, Debbie. Absolutely, yes. If you do want that question answered, then just go to our Facebook page and Hannah Oxbury, who is our resident gemologist, should be able to answer that question for you. These cabs were done by Laura Binding. I do beg your pardon. Sorry, it wasn't Prue. It was Laura Binding. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Right. Okay. Now, I don't like the way you said that, Dion. I don't like the way you said that. I'm always scared when Dion says things like that. Dion said, right, labradorite next, let's do it. As if to say, right, we've been putting it off for ages, let's just do it. Let's just do it. What does that suggest to you? What does that suggest to you? What does that suggest to you? Does it suggest, right, we've been putting this off for ages and ages and ages, I'm a little bit scared about doing it, let's just be brave and do it. That's what that suggests to me. We haven't actually spoken about this strand of labradorite yet, Dion. Just calm down in there. I can see you in there. Just calm down. Getting my pointy finger out. Do you know what I did the other? Oh, it's definitely a mum finger. My daughter Harriet yesterday threw something on the floor off her high chair that she didn't want. It was a bit of banana or something like that. She clearly didn't want it, so it just went like that off the high chair. It fell off the high chair. And I said, Hattie, no. And I did the proper no with the pointy finger and stuff. And she literally, this is what she did, and grabbed my finger. I was like, great, what do I do now? What do I do now? Anyway, right, so this is the, okay, let's just do it. Let's just be brave and do it. Let's just jump into the water. We know it's going to be freezing cold. Let's, you know, that kind of thing. Let's just do it. Dion's on a roll today. She really is. She's wearing all those bits of jewellery at once. Bracelets, rings, the lot. Surrounded by jewellery. This is labradorite. We've just seen those gorgeous cabochons which Laura Binding set into beautiful wire work. These are really, really lovely labradorite faceted ovals, aren't they? They're all irregular sizes, which I think is wonderful. It just adds to the charm of this incredible quality genuine gemstone. It's nice to see actually labradorite, which has got that kind of grey background. More recently with our labradorite, we've brought you more of a khaki coloured background. It's just lovely to see a different kind of quality, isn't it, coming through? As soon as this gemstone starts to move, oh, hello, Bubba. You've got this gorgeous faceting, these amazing qualities start to come out of this labradorite, which is one of the reasons why this gemstone is just so popular. Labradorescence, blues, greens, yellows, peaches, pinks start to come out this incredible gemstone, which is basically light reflecting from the inner qualities of the gemstone, the inner layers, the inner fibers of the gemstone, giving you that incredible optical property. What do you reckon, when this gemstone was discovered, what do you reckon people thought of it? Do you think they thought it was magical? They must have done. Moonstone, I know moonstone, the Romans and the Greeks believed the gemstone to be magical, so why not the same for labradorite? You know, if it looks like this, with those moments of just magical quality, why not? 65 carats of labradorite. Debbie, how old are your kids? They're under 10, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 7-year-old.
Wow. And I bet
your youngest looks at gemstones like labradorite and is just captivated by its quality.
They did a project on India, so I gave them labradorite. I gave him labradorite. I gave him moonstone because I thought that would captivate the children.
Perfect.
And then I wrote a little something about how it's magic, all the rest of it, and he took it into school and they all felt it. And the labradorite, he said, because he was like, my mum, you know, makes jewellery and this is this, and it's because they can see the flashes. Like, I'll take my jewellery off to my friends' kids and go, look at that when it's lab, and I go, look at the magic in there, because there's magic in there, you know. Definitely magic in there. I love it. I love working with it. It's magic.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's all go to Debbie's underwater world again. Let's all take a trip down memory lane. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. The fact of the matter is, though, it doesn't matter how much Debbie and I love this gemstone strand. It doesn't matter how much labradorite you're going to be getting here and how much labradorescence you're going to be getting here. The bulldozer that is Dion is just on a roll today. Honestly, this is price points on an epic scale. The deal you're going to get today for this strand of genuine natural labradorite is amazing. Look at your price, $7.95. I'm almost embarrassed by that price point. It is absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. $7.95 for genuine labradorite. Absolutely sensational quality. And it is a totally natural gemstone. Do you know what? There are types of glass, glass beads that you can get which have an effect kind of on them, an effect added to them. This is a genuine gemstone. It's not dyed. It's not coated. It is that is entirely natural. This is how it comes out the ground. It hasn't been dyed. It hasn't been tampered with. All that's happened is it's been mined. It's been cut. It's been faceted. It's been drilled. Done. Oh, it's been polished as well. Done. £7.95. And honestly, you are looking at a gemstone which many people, I think, would just assume isn't a genuine gemstone because of the qualities that you get. It is absolutely 100% natural, 100% genuine. I've got lots of multi-buys. That's great to see. Well done. If you do want to get 3 or 4 of a strand, just go for it. Today is the day to do it because, oh my goodness me, the price points are absolutely sensational. So they really are incredible. Well done. $7.95. What a treat for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, next. Ah, yay! We've been looking forward to this bundle. So this gorgeous Wall of Fame entry that we showed you a little bit earlier on. Would you mind getting that for me, please, Debbie? It was. She knows exactly which one I mean. That one there. Yeah. Both Debbie and I love this set of jewellery today. We were both looking at it before the show saying, oh, isn't that gorgeous? It's so striking. Beautiful designs. And all that lovely Sue has done is just created this beautiful piece. The necklace and the earrings and the bracelet using round-shaped beads. It's such an effective design, isn't it? She's got some little silver spacer beads in there by the look of it as well, which is great. But all she's done is just used round beads, all the same colour, all the same gemstone, just different sizes, but all rounds. And it just shows you how striking a piece of jewellery, how striking a suite of jewellery can be, doesn't it? Yeah, fantastic. Have a look at this. Pomegranate quartzite. Oh, that just sounds delicious. Pomegranate quartzite in 4mm beads, in 6mm beads, in 8mm beads, and in 12mm beads as well. 4 strands of pomegranate quartzite. Absolutely gorgeous strands here. 4 strands in total. Now, we believe in bringing you amazing deals here on JewelleryMaker, and I do mean amazing deals. There is I cannot think of a single piece of jewellery that you couldn't make with a bundle like this. The great thing about having a bundle like this, of course, because you're getting gemstones which are all the same in colour, they're all the same gemstone, they're all the same shape, but they're all different sizes, is you've got gemstones in here for stretchy rings, for bracelets, for earrings, for key charms, for necklaces, for statement pendants, for beady beads, for absolutely any piece of jewellery you can think of. Now, as you can see, this is a really, really popular bundle. The quantity is going quickly, yeah? Pomegranate quartzite. Do you fancy making something as beautiful as the piece of jewelry, as the suite of jewelry that Sue Davis made? Because it is absolutely stunning, isn't it? And very, very simple indeed. I've got tons of people on the website, on our phone lines coming through. Here's your deal today. It's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. 4 strands of pomegranate quartzite, 4, 6, 8 and 12 mil rounds for $11.95. This is a great thing about this bundle, Debbie, and I think it illustrates it so beautifully. Is the fact that gemstone bundles don't have to be extraordinarily different. You don't have to have loads of contrast. Just simple, colourful bundles like this are always going to be popular, aren't they?
You rarely get the same colour, the same gemstone in all the sizes that you need. This bundle is so user-friendly, it's ridiculous.
Definitely.
So user-friendly. I've only seen something like this once before when I was on the Late Show of a similar, where they were all the same and all different sizes, but you can make all of those, like we saw there on the Wall of Fame, all of those drop necklaces where you need to graduate the sizes exactly in the same gemstone. Someone's really thought about this. Brilliant.
It's gorgeous, really, really fantastic. 10 chances left.
Can we do the other one as well? Can we? Brilliant. 10 chances remaining now. Loads and loads and loads of you still coming through on the web, on the phones. Loads of you multi-buying. I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It really is wonderful, isn't it? Berry red, pomegranate quartzite. What is there not to love about this bundle? It is so juicy. I've got about 20 of you with this in your basket at the minute who haven't checked your baskets out. Please do, because I've only got 7 chances remaining. Ooh. Right, now. So if you've come in to get this bundle, which have got the 4, 6, 8 and 12 mil gemstones in, you're going to want to get this one as well. This is called Berrylicious. Definitely a berry theme going on here. You've got the 10 mil and 14 mil rounds here. So 2 strands here, 10 and 14 mil pomegranate quartzite plain rounds. Oh my word, I can just see your eyes lighting up, Debbie. I know.
You can make some lovely 50s, 60s inspired jewellery. You know, you just simply restrand them.
Absolutely.
Lovely. If you're into your blacks, you wear a lot of your black, just add the colour with your jewellery. Just simply round the neck, 1 bracelet, looks amazing.
Wouldn't this go with graphite colours and kind of silvery greys?
Absolutely gorgeous. You could put it with your labradorite because you've got those sort of flashes in between. You could put it with your blacks, your greys. That would go with more than you would realise, really.
Absolutely, 100%. Right, here's your price point for these 2 strands. I've got tons of you coming through. $6.95. Now, let me just give you a bit of a heads up. If you came in for that last bundle, for the 4, 6, 8 and 12, here I've got the 10 and the 14. So all of these together, if you came in to get that last bundle, you will now have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. That is the bundle of the day. It is absolutely amazing. So the deal which you've got on your screen now is $6.95 for this incredible bundle with the 10 and the 14 mil rounds. If you've added this one to your order, please, 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 you've got to add this one to your order, because then you will have the 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14 mil rounds. That is absolutely amazing. Boom, loads and loads and loads of people coming through for this one. Well done. A nice big quantity of this, but it is going very, very quickly. I've got a couple of people multi-buying as well. That's great to see. Absolutely fantastic. You are going to get that 30-day money-back guarantee. There's literally so many people calling through for this bundle. Not surprised. $6.95 as well for genuine gemstones. That's absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? It really is. Well done. Absolutely stunning. I'm just loving it. Close to 500 carats of quartzite here. How wonderful is that? I think with your silvers, with your greys. What about with the lapis that we did earlier on as well? Why not with the blue? Does it go with that? Oh yeah, look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Lapis Lazuli at the bottom of the screen there. If you want to add that onto your order as well, that just looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Really, really intense colours there. Stunning. Less than 20 opportunities remaining in the building now for this gorgeous bundle. $6.95. Well done. What a treat.
Here we go. Right, moving on now to numero 6. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. Oh, wow. Wax Wycombe. Right, we got... Whoa, you could do some serious damage to that one there. Woo! Wax Wycombe. I tell you what, Debbie, the Wax Wycombe, I'd heard about it before I saw the tool. And to be honest, I wondered what all the hype was about. Because we bought it to air and it just sold out. And I thought, what is this Wax Wycombe that everybody's harping on about? Once you see it used, oh my word, I can totally get what it's all about now.
Oh, different sizes now.
Yeah.
I've got...
Oh, Debbie, we are right up there.
You know, I used to, like before, I used to try and fiddle about with the one jaw of my round nose pliers, and often it wasn't big enough.
Faff. Yeah.
A real faff, or the end of the mandrel. This is so brilliant, so easy to use. Yeah, you know, and it makes you lovely end cap, especially from like your kumihimo. You know, when you've got kumihimo, and you quite often you don't know what thickness you're going to have. These are perfect.
They really are. We now do different sizes with the Wax Wycombe, as you can see. You've got your Wax Wycombe, which is the middle one. Your Wax Wycombe Mini, which is this one here, and your Wax Wycombe Maxi, which is this enormous tool here. All of them have got a little hole at the top of the mandrel part of the tool, which is to put your wire through. Literally, all you do, and this is how simple it is. You put your wire through the little hole at the top. You hold your wire in one hand, you hold your Wycombe in the other one, and you just literally do that, and just turn, and just turn, and turn, and turn. And you can make the most beautiful bead caps. You can make the most wonderful ends if you, as Debbie says, do your kumihimo, you do your macrame, anything which you put lots of beading thread in. Here's the lovely, it might be Hannah Osborne doing this one. There you are. This is it. This is how complicated this tool is. It's very complicated indeed. Very, very complicated. Honestly, that's it. That really is it. If you ever tried making your own bead caps using your round nose pliers, you will know there is nowhere for you to anchor the wire. You're fighting with the wire, you're wrestling with it. When you've got a tool like this and you've got the hole at the top of the mandrel to literally anchor your wire through, it just takes all of that stress out of making your own bead caps, making your own end caps. It really is the most fantastic, fantastic, fantastic tool. All three of them here, so you get different size cones, different length cones. They've all got the most fantastic versatility about them. 3 of your Wax Wycombes, and this is your price point. £19.95p. How fantastic is that for all 3 of them? Should be over £27. Not today. No. £19.95. Absolutely fantastic. Didn't we have the guy who invented the Wax Wycombe who texted in one time? Is he an American guy? Is he from the UK? Who am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Rick. I think who made the Rick's beading loom. Somebody wagged stuff. I can't remember his first name. Was it Gary? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Gary, who created this. I think when you've got a tool that's literally been made by a jewellery maker for jewellery makers, you know, it's always going to be a tool that saves you something, whether it's saving you wire or saving you time, saving you energy. Really, really, really fantastic tools to use here. Were you not aware that we did the different sizes, Debbie?
No, I haven't been on when I've got the middle one.
Yeah, this one here.
I've got 2 of them actually, and I use it all the time just because it makes life so much simpler. And if I've got a few strands, maybe I've done 3 rosary strands together with different gemstones, and I want to hide the ends, so I just put some wire through. You can make some lovely decorative ends with these.
You really can, yeah.
And if you leave a strand of wire out of the end, you can maybe do a coil, and you can do lots of things with them. They're really handy.
Yeah, you can make a really beautiful decorative feature on the end of your bead caps and the end of your necklaces and bracelets. It really is lovely. And the great thing is about these, you get a lovely professional finish. You really, really do. And if you've ever tried to use the end of your round nose pliers, you're only ever going to get a cone of a certain length, of a certain diameter, which is why these Wax Wycombes are so great, because of course you've got the mini, the regular size, and then the maxi Wycombes as well, so you get the 3 different sizes there for your 3 different size pieces. Fantastic, well done, great deal. Next, here we go, lemon lime. Oh, I can see that one. Boom. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Check it out. Lemon and lime. I love lemon and lime. Reminds me of gin and tonics and mojitos, that's really why. What's your tipple of choice, Debbie?
Sparkling wine. Sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine, very nice. Pink or
No.
no?
I like champagne for special occasions.
Do you?
I like a bit of champagne. A bit of Prosecco maybe,
Prosecco's
or
nice.
Carver or something like
Yeah,
that.
a bit of fizz.
You know, especially in the summer when it can be ice cold.
Oh, yum,
Put
yum,
a
yum.
strawberry in it.
Ooh. Yeah. I like a good gin and tonic with lime in it. Or a mojito. Ooh. Doesn't this just remind you of mojitos? Holiday, holiday, holiday. Lemons and limes. So light green and gorgeous yellow quartzite duo here. Absolutely gorgeous. Great for summer. Do you know what this would look fantastic with? Turquoises. Really beautiful turquoises. Will it go with the beautiful reds that we had earlier on in the quartzite, pomegranate quartzite bundle? Do you know what? I think it probably will do. Absolutely. They look like chilies, don't they, next to the greens and the yellows. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, let's bring you your deal for these 3 strands of gorgeous quartzite drops. Now, how do you fancy getting each one of these strands for under a £5 each? This should be close to £20, this bundle for you today. Should be. Not today, though. We're going under a £5 a strand. £12.95p for lemons and limes. Absolutely gorgeous. And the great thing about these being drops is they're going to make fantastic earrings, fantastic tassels, fantastic charms as well. Drop style gemstones are so beautifully versatile. And if you want to use them with head pins or maybe a bit of wire, they make beautiful flowers as well, the petals on flowers, and they sit absolutely wonderfully. It's a really unusual shade of green, actually. It's a proper kind of, it's like a spring green, isn't it? We don't normally see this kind of shade of green. Maybe, I mean, not even with peridot. It's a really unusual green, isn't it? It's a proper kind of, it's a proper lime green, isn't it? Absolutely delicious. And that yellow is really stunning. The fact that it's quartzite as well, when light hits these gemstones, they're just going to glow. They're going to pick up on that light a little bit because they're not a fully opaque gemstone. So they're going to glow a little bit. What kind of findings would you put these with? Silver, gold?
Ooh,
Rose gold?
It gives you the real opportunity to play, doesn't it, with colour with
I
these
think
strands.
so.
You could go for a completely different look and tone it down a bit with a copper or a darker gold, or you could go really summery with a silver. I think you could probably use quite a lot of different findings with this. But you know, like the lady was saying earlier that she'd lost a mojo, sometimes I think if you get something in your stash that helps you to play with colour, something that you maybe hadn't considered before, that can really kickstart your design.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
You know, colour rather than design. If you just think, oh, actually, yeah, just get the colours, cut them off the strands, mix them up and see what you come up with.
That's a really good call, actually. Not necessarily focusing on designs, but focusing on colour, because I think we're all, you can get quite bogged down actually by, you know, I've got to create these beautiful pieces of jewellery, I've got to create really technically challenging pieces of jewellery. And sorry, Sue's probably going to hate me for saying this again, sorry, referring back to your piece of jewellery, Sue. But Sue's really gone for colour here, being really confident with colour and just experimenting and having faith in the colour and faith in the fact that these gemstones are very, very simple. And the design, you know, the design is relatively simple, but just having faith in the colour of the genuine gemstones, it was so effective. Lemons and limes, absolutely gorgeous, really, really stunning qualities here, and you could do so many gorgeous pieces here. Vera says, lemons and limes will go fantastic with jewel enamel you had earlier.
Ooh,
yeah. Ooh. Which ones? The, I guess the, yeah! Vera, you are amazing. Gold star for you, my love. How condescending was that? Sorry. I didn't mean it to sound condescending. Well done, Vera. I've lost the jewel enamel, but anyway. Yes, it would go.
Here it is.
Yeah, you with the oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Debbie, that's lovely. With those two bad boys. Loads of you coming through to get this now. Well done. And the jewel enamel details at the bottom of your screen there for the gold, copper, red and green jewel enamels that we bought you a little bit earlier on. Thanks for that, Vera. That's great. Look at that, lemons and limes. Time for a kit. It's time for a kit. Time for a kit. Oh yes, it's time for a kit. Time for a kit. It's time for a kit. Woo woo woo. Time for a kit. Time for a kit. Yeah. And here it is. Check this kit out. Beautiful. Thing of beauty. That is a half-eaten carrot stick. I managed to eat half of it before we came back from the break. This carrot stick is genuine carrot. Genuine carrot. It's how many carrots is this carrot? Do you know what? I think I'd say that. Ollie says he's going to start to put his lunch on the Lazy Susan and just have it turning round. I could put my porridge on there, couldn't I? Whoa. Look at that. Simply gorgeous carrots there. Scone! Right. Brand new kit, everyone. What is the fastest cake in the world? Scone. Scone. Do you know what? I'm so sorry. I've just done what I absolutely hate. One of the things that makes my skin crawl is on Radio 2 on a Thursday afternoon, they've got a cookery program. Listening to people eat on the radio. Hate listening to people eat anyway, but on the radio, disgusting. Here we go. Brand new kit, everyone. This one is an absolute legend. If you are a gem collector, if you are a serious gem collector, if you love your beautiful quality genuine gemstones, this kit is for you. Absolutely 100%. Right. Moonstone top drilled pairs. This is one of the most delightful members of the feldspar family. What I love about this strand is you're getting the full complement of moonstone here. You're getting silver moonstone, you're getting grey moonstone, you're getting peach moonstone, you're getting the lot. And what this gives you, can you see that kind of satiny finish to this gemstone? As the light reflects from the inner layers of the gem, can you see that satiny quality? Oh, wowzer. That's natural. That's natural. Do you know what this is indicative of? And it'll be interesting to find out actually where this is from. I'm assuming this is Indian moonstone. It is, brilliant. I'm assuming it's Indian, they're all, oh wow, fantastic. I'm assuming it's Indian moonstone because of the level of kind of schiller that you're getting from this incredible strand. Now, Debbie, you said that you did you say you gave your son some moonstone because he was doing a project on India?
Yeah.
It is the most fantastic gemstone, isn't it? And India really does seem to be one of the prime locations for this gem. Some of the rainbow moonstone that you can get on our sister channels is actually mined in a cave.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't that an amazing way?
Yeah, it really is.
Of kind of introducing a gemstone into people's lives, you know, saying this gemstone, you know, it is natural. That quality there, that is totally and utterly natural. It's amazing to think, you know, this gemstone captivated the hearts and minds, especially of the Romans so much. They seriously believed this gemstone was magical. They seriously did. They thought it's a gemstone that's related to fertility. It's a really celestial gemstone, a gemstone attributed with there were so many papers written about the myth and legend connected to moonstone. It's just out of this world. I just love it because of the way that it looks. I love this strand because you're going to be getting the full quota. We've mixed them up. We've said, look, moonstone can come to you in silver, in grey, in peach. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. It blends in beautifully. The next strand you've got is also Indian. Do you know what? Take a look at this. If you're a gem collector, you'll know what I'm thinking. Is it me? Or does that look like Naxia Munda rhodolite garnet? I don't know if you've watched our sister channels before, Gems TV, Rox TV. This looks to me like Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet. Okay, this isn't Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet. For me though, it looks like it could be Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet. It can't be Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet, and for one very, very important reason. Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet is no longer being mined. There's nothing coming out of the mine anymore. So it can't be Nactimunda Rhodolite Garnet. But the reason why I'm saying it looks like it is the pinks, the purples, the cherry colours. This isn't your, what I would describe as red garnet. This is very, very much that cherry red kind of tone. It's not red, it's a pink maroony tone, almost a purpley colour. The more purple you get in strands of genuine natural garnet, the closer it tends to come to rhodolite garnet. That is beautiful. Next, iolite. Iolite drops. This is much lighter than the last strand of iolite we bought you in that gorgeous kit. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see why it's one of the most pleiochroic gemstones on planet Earth. Depending on which angle you look at this gemstone, you're going to get different tones, different shades of blue, different qualities. It's just beautiful. Now look at all those three strands together. All three strands in front of you there, natural, not heat treated, not coated. That is Mother Nature right there. Totally natural. Why would you ever consider getting anything else other than genuine gemstones when these three strands are natural, coloured by Mother Nature? I just think that's incredible. 3 genuine natural strands of gemstones. There's your threading pack. With this kit, you are also going to get ooh, I wasn't aware these are the findings. What's the price of this kit again? No, you are kidding me. Seriously? Oh my, no, 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 no. No, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Right, okay. This kit's got, just, you calm down. This kit has got precious metal findings in. I had no idea it had precious metal findings in. I just assumed, because of the price point Dion and I had agreed on today, this had rose gold plated copper findings in, okay? This findings pack, on its own, £14.95p, okay? This chain is something, here at JewelleryMaker, we have become legendary because of. This is genuine rose gold plated silver chain, okay? I'm getting a little bit nervous, sweaty palms all round. This kit, this findings pack on its own, I should have read the graphics, 43 rose gold plated sterling silver findings. Those findings there, on their own, are £14.95p. You are getting 3, I repeat, 3 genuine gemstone strands, all of them natural, all of them untreated, all of them are from India. That's just an interesting footnote. And these 3 strands, natural, genuine gemstones. How do you fancy getting these 3 strands? And I can't believe I'm about to say this. I can't believe I'm about to say this. How do you fancy getting this findings pack for £14.95p and getting the 3 strands of natural, untreated garnet, iolite and moonstone for a £5? That has just sent chills down my spine. Honestly, I just assumed, because Dion and I had decided, let's do this for under £20, I just assumed, okay, well, they're going to be rose gold plated copper findings. I can't actually believe what Dion has done. I repeat, Dion has done. That is, did you realise it was rose gold plated silver findings? Yeah, Dion didn't realise either. That, I don't want to devalue these gemstones at all because they are natural. There's no heat treatment here at all, but that is I didn't realise, Debbie, don't look at me like that. I didn't realise that it was the precious metal finding. I just assumed it was the copper findings.
No, I knew.
It's a lovely kit.
It's so delicate and sophisticated. It's one of those kits where the gemstones just do the talking. You just don't need to do much. And you can tell that the findings are precious metal.
How?
So
do they feel different to you?
They feel different to work with. Obviously you don't get as many. You know when you open a kit and you get that gorgeous chain out, you know what you're dealing with.
This chain has been, we are legendary for this chain.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so delicate. It's little hearts. And we usually get it in our precious metal findings kits, which are few and far between. We don't often get those.
No, we don't.
So when you get that out, you know that you're looking at something really special.
Look at how beautifully that works with a garnet. Oh my days, that is just... If that was in a jeweller's, Debbie, with precious metal findings, that would have to be triple figures. It would have to be. That is just such simple, elegant, classic jewellery. Look at these earrings. Look at these delicate earrings that Debbie's made here.
I think you have to show the precious metal. You have to make it part of the design.
Absolutely, yes. Please, 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 when you are making jewellery from this kit, if you don't use an entire head pin and you decide to cut some of that head pin off, please don't throw that bit of precious metal away, because you are physically throwing precious metal away. Dee from Cornwall. Hello, Carol. I notice you are very well endowed this weekend. Triple D's. What? Oh, I didn't. Goodness me! I thought, what are you? Oh, you can't show a text like that. Right, Debbie Kershaw, Debbie Bulford, and Dion. Right, okay, I get that now. Oh, I went all hot then. Thought maybe they've uncovered that film I did a few years ago. I'm obviously joking. No, I am. That is it's called a what? A Christmas Carol. Just you calm down in there. This is. Yeah, there are actually. Do you know what? I was watching a documentary the other night. It's like a wall, a fly on the wall thing. What's it called? That was it. Diamond Geezers and Gold Dealers, and it's all about Hatton Gardens and the different kind of precious metal dealers in Hatton Gardens. Precious metal. I tell you something. It is just that, isn't it? And I don't want to. Just do not throw any of these findings away. Any snippets away. Do not throw them away.
No, you can set them in your resins. You can even, like some companies will take your scrap back and give you cash. That's what I do. I have an apron, and even when I saw and I get my tiny little shavings, they go in my apron. I tip my apron into a little pot. Yeah,
go for it.
You mustn't throw them away because they are precious metal, and precious metal is expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, because you work with fine silver, don't you? Now, technique. Come on, Debbie.
I'm going to do earrings, because earrings are one of the first things that I learned how to make, and I think that you can make earrings really quickly, and it's something that gives you your practice with your loops as well, which is great if you haven't made jewellery before. This kit lends itself to earrings. I mean, it's just got the most gorgeous findings, which are great to make a feature of, and these gemstones just sit beautifully together, and it just takes seconds to make those.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yum.
Shall I show you?
Yes, please.
Right, all you do is you take 3 of your little ball pins. Now we are going to cut off pieces of them.
What?
So I know, but just keep them, because no throwing away. So all you do, only simply because I needed some eye pins and there aren't any in here, so this is easily done. So just snip off your end, pop it aside, and just have a little pot somewhere in your workroom and have all your little precious metal bits in there. I'm just going to turn a loop on one end.
Have you got your own workroom?
Yeah, I've got one in the garden. But I'm moving house soon, and I've got one in the house.
Ooh, nice.
Hello. But within earshot of what's going on with the kids, you see.
Yeah, that's quite important.
I can't work out there when they're at home. So I'm just putting, the way these sit together on a strand and the way these sit together on a head pin is just beautiful.
They just nestle in,
They
don't
nestle
they?
in, they're gorgeous. It's just so upmarket. So 4 of those onto a pin, and then I'm just going to turn a loop at the other end. So right angle with my right nose pliers, and make sure you've got no pin sticking out of the top, or that'll distort the shape of your loop. And then just a couple of twists or a single twist to make a loop. So you want 2 of those. So I've done exactly the same with the top one as well. And then I thought, you know what? I had a couple of these left over. I'm going to make a feature of this because it's precious metal, and it looks really pretty. So making sure when you've made your first earring that you make your second drop the same size. So just have a measure, turn a right angle, and I'm going to wrap a loop with my round nose pliers. And before I finish wrapping the loop, I'm just going to connect it to the bottom dangle, right there. So if you can, again, use your little wrap loops where you can. You're just going to add to the security of your piece, especially earrings, because they move around a lot as you move. That's the beauty of your gemstones there, because you get to see them in all their glory if they're hanging from your ears. They catch the light beautifully.
Definitely.
Get rid of your... Oh! Nearly
Where
hit
did that go?
I'm sorry. You know a tip for doing that? If you press the end of your pin into your mat and then snip, then it keeps it on the mat. I should practice what I preach, shouldn't I?
You really should do,
I
Debbie.
really should.
It's appalling.
So I'm just going to open my loop of my first angle. They're made in exactly the same way. Connect it together. So you've actually got 3 little pieces in this earring. And then all that's left to do is add that to the earring wire of your choice.
Gorgeous.
And close it. I'm trying not to lean forward so I can't see greatly what I'm doing. And so you've got a pair of matching earrings there. Hold that up for you.
Yeah, that's cute.
And they're nice because they move. I like jewellery that moves, and you get to see the precious metal. So I was quite lucky with that, Kate, wasn't I?
Yeah, really, really lucky. And I have to say, Dion and I envisaged taking this kit really nice and low for you today, but neither of us actually realised that what you were getting was precious metal findings with a genuine gemstone kit where all 3 strands are totally natural. That is seriously, seriously special. 14 opportunities remaining. Not for long, not for long. These are going to go. Thank you so much for that, Debbie. That was beautiful. Right, let's see you over the Wall of Fame. We're just saying ooh at all these incredible pieces. Go on, Debbie, you go first.
I've got 252 here. Gorgeous turquoise design. Hi all at JM, I've had this moonstone cab for a while and the moonstone wheels for even longer, just looking at them and wondering what to do. I'm not very confident with wire, so decided to try out a seed bead bezel. I hope the photo has captured the wonderful blue shiller of the moonstone, as it's fabulous in natural daylight. Fingers crossed for a win so I can stock up on some more moonstone. And that's Jane from Uxbridge. I love that.
Jane.
I love that combination.
Isn't it lovely?
252, good luck.
255. Ooh, this is what you can do with all that chain we bought you today. Jeanette from Essex. Hi all, my Wall of Fame entry this week is with your shape chain inspired by Gemma Crow's flower combination pendant, but with the Victorian twist. Also use green coated quartz. I absolutely love that. I love the shape of that piece. It's just delicious. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you so much for that, Jeanette, and best of luck to you, my darling.
254. We've gone all turquoisey again.
Yeah.
Another gem from a bead scoop. This is the most complex wire pendant I've ever made.
Wow.
And I'm so happy, no wonder, that's so neat. Not sure what the stone is, but think it's more likely to be howlite than turquoise. I must admit, I'm not a fan of howlite, but I've never seen it in these sizes and they're great. Your bead scoops are fab as you get stones you might not have considered getting before.
Yeah.
But once you see it in the flesh, you certainly change your mind. That's what I was saying earlier about, you know, using things that maybe you wouldn't have thought of. And that's 254, good luck, that's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, really stunning. Number 256, handwritten one, everyone. Woo! From Trudy. Dear Jewellery Maker, enclosed this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. A necklace made from the agate slabs that I bought from yourselves. The cord is leather, which is just the right strength to hold the agate as they have a weight to them. I would love to see some more strands like this, but in various colours, as I've had some requests for blue or greens. Many thanks for the great prices and stunning gems. Yours, Trudy Willard. Thanks, Trudy. That's absolutely gorgeous. What a striking piece of jewellery. That is just gorgeous. In fact, we've got that colour coming up before the end of the show, actually. You're number 256. Best of luck. Right. Pearls coming up after the break. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Sorry. Debbie's got another one. Sorry, love.
Don't miss out this lovely piece, 253. Hi all at JM, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's purple square agate and silver wire, all from JM. The purple of the agate contrasts beautifully with the silver wire, and I've tried to show it to its best, so fingers crossed I'm lucky with this one. Really looking forward to seeing Rachel Norris's new designs. She's always utterly inspiring, and that's from Karen in York. Karen, that's really beautiful. 253.
Sorry, Karen. Is there anything else you want to say, Debbie?
No. I'm ready. Carry on.
Pearls coming up after the break. Do not go anywhere. Absolutely stunning quality. These are gigantic.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, wow. Wow. Stunning, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Right. Stop it. Right. I've got Ollie making me laugh in my ear. Stop it now. Right. Okay. It's been very rude today. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. These are absolutely gigantic. Those figures there, those are not lying to you. 12 by 10 to 14 by 13 millimeter pearls. Do you want to see how big they are? Look at that! Oh my word. Debbie, what do you reckon?
Whoa, very Audrey Hepburn, aren't they?
Yes! Absolutely.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
I want them.
Yeah.
I want them. I want them. I want them. Janice from Greater London's coming to get 2. Shane from Kent, 4. KR from Greater London, 2. Anonymous in Suffolk, 2. Anonymous in Greater Manchester, 2. Sue in Kent, 2. Now, I don't know about you, pearls of this kind of size, pearls which are 14 by 13 millimetres. Do you know that chocolate that you buy? They're lighter than ordinary chocolates. You know the one I mean? Yeah. The kind of size of that, I mean, some of these are as big as those chocolates. They're absolutely giant. Look at them. Huge. Anonymous from Greater London, 3. Lorraine from Greater Manchester, 2. Sandra from Lancashire, 2. The great thing about this strand is they've got those lines on. What are those lines? What are those crazy lines you're going to get across these beautiful pearls? Well, because these pearls are so large, and they could have taken anywhere really up to, I'm guessing almost maybe 3.5, maybe even 4 years for some of these, because they're absolutely gigantic. You can actually see physically how the pearl has started to grow inside the mollusk. You can see the moments where there's slightly more nacre deposited than at other times when the pearl is forming. So you get these beautiful lines going all the way through these pearls. I've seen some lovely Wall of Fame entries and guest designer pieces where you have followed the contour of the lines on these gorgeous pearls with wire, and it looks amazing. It really, really does. The fact of the matter is, using one of these as a pearl in a pendant, that would just be enough for me. That would just be enough. Using 2 in a pair of earrings, that would be enough for me. In fact, following the lines of a pearl like this with maybe some beautiful antique bronze wire, that would just be such a classic combination for me. Most of you are multi-buying. We're almost into double figures from how many did we start with? 200 we started with. We haven't even bought you the price yet. Do you want to see a deal today? £11.95p. Honestly, if I'd have seen that strand this morning and I didn't know what price it was going to be, and this was a totally brand new strand, maybe that had been bought over from our vault, which is just a mile up the road, and somebody asked me to put a price point on that, I probably would have guessed about £24.95. Jewellery maker prices, not what I think it's worth. I think it's worth an awful lot more than that, but £24.95 would be my price point. I knew that we were going to take it to £11.95. I knew we had 200, and I knew it was going to be a sellout. But believe you and I, think back to the Wall of Fame entries you might have seen over the last few weeks. We had a lovely entry from a lady called Chloe, who's from Derbyshire, who bought a pearl bundle from us from JewelleryMaker, made a pearl necklace, earring and bracelet set. She had that pearl set valued independently at £230. I'm not saying that this pearl strand, when you make it into jewellery, is going to be valued at £230, but the majority of people who buy pearls from us, from JewelleryMaker, and then get them valued are pleasantly surprised by the kind of value they come back with. They really, really are. Debbie, is there anything you want to add to this?
I thought they were shell pearls for that price.
I know. And they're that big, aren't they? They could be shell pearls.
But whether they are, I mean, I love shell pearls as well, but it's a bit special to have them of this size, because you don't often ever see them this big.
No.
And they're gorgeous. They're a gorgeous shape.
Yeah. They're absolutely amazing, aren't they? 50 opportunities remaining. 150 of these have gone. Not to 150 different people, because most of you are actually multi-buying. Excuse me, you're coming in to get 2s and 3s and 4s of these. It really is just astonishing. Can you imagine how effective and how beautiful, how striking a pearl? These are almost, some people would actually classify these as being too big to set into a bracelet. Couldn't you imagine that? Pearls being too big to be set into a pearl bracelet. I never thought I'd see the day where that would happen. I think they're perfect for a pearl bracelet, even if it's just a stretchy bracelet. By the way, we don't have 29 remaining. We've got about 16 chances remaining. Please do check your baskets out. If everyone on the phone lines, if everyone on our website checks their baskets out now, this is almost definitely going to sell out. Okay? This is going to go very, very quickly. Well done. Well done, 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 well done. Now, here we go. Moving on up. Moving on up. I'm moving on out. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. Oh, Heather. I love Heather Small. You don't like Heather Small, Ollie? She's amazing. She's got an amazing voice. You took us in from the devil's cup. She's amazing. With the most amazing hair in the entire world. Heather Small. Anyway, how about some magnetic clasps? Yeah. Oh, this is so much fun. Love them. Okay, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of magnetic clasps. Look at this. Look at how magnetic they are. You're picking it. Oh. Oh, hang on. They all want to get involved. Look, look, look. Oh my word, look at them all. 20 clasps. These are all magnetic. They're absolutely awesome. You're going to be getting 5 of these really, really large rose gold plated brass magnetic clasps. They've got a lovely, they've got a big kind of opening on either side of the clasp so you can stick all of your beading thread, your leatherette cord, your suede cord into the end of your magnetic clasp with the jewellery glue, which is available from our website, okay? They're very, very strong, these magnets, okay? Literally, I mean, you are talking about something which is very, very strong. The great thing about these magnetic clasps is if you want to make a long necklace, which you can make into a shorter necklace and a bracelet, you can kind of interchange those pieces. Magnetic clasps are great. They really, really are fantastic. Also fantastic if you have a little toddler who pulls on earrings and necklaces and bracelets all the time and thinks it's really funny. Voice of experience there. Because rather than pulling on a necklace or a bracelet that's got a lobster claw clasp, they're doing something which has got a magnetic clasp. So all that's really going to happen is the clasp is going to come apart. Look at that one there. It's like it's levitating. Amazing. So you're going to be getting 5 in the slightly small. Look at that. That's amazing. 5 of these slightly smaller gold-plated ones. That just is really funny. Do it again, do it again. So 5 of these slightly smaller gold-plated ones, and then you're going to be getting 10 of these rose gold-plated and gold-plated brass magnetic clasps as well. These ones are lockable, which is great. So again, you've got rooms here to put your cord in, to put your cord and your ribbon in there. You give it a twist. Hang on. Oh, dear me. Give it a twist. There you go. And you open it. And I'll show you why you have to give it a twist. You can simply put it together like that, and then to lock it, it's got this little button. All you do is you just twist the clasp like that, and it's locked. It won't come undone at all. Really, really, really fantastic. So you've got in total 20 clasps. Absolutely awesome. There's loads and loads and loads of you on the phone lines there. I've only got 68 opportunities remaining. That's all we've got. Here's your deal for all 20 of these clasps. £14.95. Incredible. Absolutely wonderful. Do you know what, Debbie? I think a lot of people waited for such a long time for these to use with things like macrame and kumihimo as well. They really have revolutionised the way you finish off your pieces of knotted jewellery, haven't they?
They really have, because in the beginning you used to just trawl everywhere trying to get something that would fit, and the things that did fit were all just the same, so you didn't have a choice. And also these are so good for people with dexterity issues, and also people who live on their own. Like my mum. You know, she doesn't have anyone to go, you know, can you do this up for me? So it's so much easier for her to just go like that or just like that and do it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're also really lovely as well, so they had like a nice design feature.
They do. And price point wise as well, I think we are beyond competitive, because the amount of text that we get from people who saying who say things like, oh, I've paid $14.95 for just 5 clasps, whereas here you're going to be getting 20. I mean, if you have seen clasps like this elsewhere, and maybe you've paid kind of double, maybe even triple the price that we're offering you here today for all of these 20 clasps, then please do send us a text today. We'd love to hear from you. Really, really, really fantastic clasp stasher here. 20 clasps for under £15, less than 50 chances available now. Well done. There is a bit of a queue on the phone lines at the minute. Let me just clarify. Can I get the details up again for these, please, Lovey, just so I can just clarify the dimensions of all of these. Okay, so you've got the largest ones here are the rose gold plated brass magnetic clasps, which are 9 by 16 millimeters to fit a 6mm cord, or up to 6mm worth of cords. You then got the gold plated magnetic clasps here, which are I'm so sorry, which fit up to a 4mm cord. You've then got your other rose gold plated brass clasp here, which fits up to a 3mm cord. And then you've got your gold plated brass clasp here, which is slightly larger, which fits up to a 4mm cord as well. So they're all slightly different, all just as versatile as the next one though. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. 32 opportunities left. And if you want to get that jewellery glue, it's available on our website, and I think it's only a couple of pounds actually for the jewellery glue, so do add that onto your order. Well done. Great deal there. 32 opportunities remaining. And honestly, do a bit of a high street test. Use your 30-day money back guarantee. Go and see how much you can get rose gold plated and gold plated brass clasps for elsewhere and see the kind of price points. You will be amazed. You honestly will be amazed, and you'll be so pleased that you came in to get these ones today. But you're still getting that 30-day money-back guarantee, don't forget. And you're still only paying £2.95 P&P per order. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Loads of you still coming through for this. Well done. Great deal. Yay! Okay. Oh. I'm not entirely sure we can play this right now just because of the amount of people we've got on the phone lines at the minute. It has undoubtedly been a very, 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 very busy show today. We've had Debbie with us, who's an absolute wizard jewellery maker, guest designer. I'm about to offer you a trade show deal. The deal we're going to offer you today for this is really, really, really naughty. It is a trade show offer that we're going to offer you here, okay? We are about to break the phone lines, I think. Single-handedly, we are about to break the phone lines here at Jewellery Maker. Now, rose gold plated copper earring posts and butterfly backs. That's a lot of earring findings, isn't it? A lot of earring findings. If you're brand new to jewellery making, perhaps you're thinking, goodness me, that's a lot of earring findings. I'm never going to use all those. You will. You absolutely will. How many places have you been to and you ask for an earring finding and you get a pack of, say, 5 earring, five. You get 5 pairs maybe of earring findings and they look like that. Yeah? They look fantastic, don't they, yeah? Earring posts, maybe with the ball on the front, which is great, with a little loop so you can dangle chain from there and hang gemstones from there. And maybe you get 5 pairs in a pack, yeah? What's missing? The backs. Quite often, you have to pay extra for the backs, don't you? Why? Why? That really does my head in. Why? When it's not a pair of earrings until you've got the back. So, you are going to be getting the full made-up earring post with butterfly back. I know that sounds like an obvious thing to say, and it should happen anyway, shouldn't it? You should be getting earring backs with your posts, well, you should do, because otherwise it's not a pair of earrings. Here you are going to be getting your earring post with butterfly backs. Now, we're going to give you a pack of I do beg your pardon. You're going to be getting a pack of 2 packs of 50 pairs. That's right, isn't it? So in total, you're going to be getting 100 pairs of earring posts with backs. Why is this a trade offer? Okay, it's a trade offer for a couple of different reasons. It's a trade offer because we're giving you a lot for your money. Okay, so rather than 50 pairs, we're offering you 100 pairs. So that's 200 individual earring posts with backs, or 100 pairs, okay? I think it's best off kind of describing them as 100 pairs rather than 200 earring findings. Otherwise, I think that can be a little bit misleading. So 100 pairs of earring posts with backs. You're going to be getting a lot for your money. That is one of the reasons why this is a trade show offer. And the other reason is because of the saving you are going to make. For 50 pairs on their own. How much is it for just 50 pairs? Is it? £12.95 for 50 pairs of rose gold plated copper earring posts with butterfly backs. £12.95. So this bundle really should be £12.95 plus another £12.95 because you're getting twice as much, yeah? Right. Well, that is where this deal really comes into its own, because you're going to be getting 50 pairs of rose gold plated copper earring posts with butterfly backs for £12.95, and for the other 50 pairs, £2. Believe you and I, you are going to need these. You will need these. You will use them. You will end up using them. And there is nothing more frustrating than making a pair of earrings, getting to that vital stage when you've got to add the findings, you've got all the gemstones sorted out, and you realise you've run out of findings. That is the most frustrating thing in the world, isn't it, Debbie?
So annoying. doing.
Yeah.
And earrings are the things that you make all the time. I mean, if you're making, forget making to sell, but the thing that I make for myself more than anything are earrings, because I'll just whip some up quickly if I'm going out.
Yeah.
You know, and I might want shorter or longer depending on what my hair's doing, what my dress is doing. These are brilliant, and the rose gold is so in at the minute.
Yeah.
People are loving the rose gold.
And it suits everyone, doesn't it, rose gold?
I really love this. It's such a lovely different take on gold. A lot of people who are saying, oh, I don't do gold, are actually using the rose gold because it's so different.
I don't tend to wear yellow gold. I tend to wear either silver or rose gold, and I have to say, I wasn't even really aware of rose gold until I started presenting and dealing with genuine gemstones, you know, a number of years ago. And I have to say, I absolutely love rose gold. It's beautiful,
gorgeous.
isn't it?
As you said, it goes with a lot of skin tones.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't like the texture of the yellow gold, or they don't like the vintage feel of like the more coppery.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, it looks really opulent, but it's also really different as well.
Yeah.
So if you put a rose gold in with a design, it just gives it that something extra, I think.
What about with those incredible pearls that we had earlier on?
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
What about, oh, look at the size of them.
Massive.
They are absolutely gigantic. These have sold out, but I mean, with the rose gold with pearls, for me, yeah, all day long, all day long. Absolutely 1,000,000,000%. Rose gold is just such fantastic precious metal to team up with these. Rose gold plated copper earring findings here, 100 pairs of earring findings for $14.95. That's paying $12.95 for 50, which is the price you should be paying, and then £2 for the other 50 pairs. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. We have got 54 opportunities remaining in the building there. That is just amazing, amazing, amazing. It might be quite daunting, actually, being a new jewellery maker and looking at 100 pairs of earring findings. That's quite a formidable force, isn't it? That kind of army of earring findings there. But in actual fact, you will end up using them, won't you?
You'll be more frustrated when you get really into it and you get really excited about it,
yeah.
and then you go to make something and you don't have the findings.
Yeah.
And then this rose gold isn't something that you can just go to your local craft shop usually and get.
No.
You know, it's not something you can get.
Even rose gold plated copper, you know, you'll find it very, very difficult to get it elsewhere, especially for price points like this. Right, where are we going, lovey? Sorry. Ooh! Fuchsia agate strands here. We've had a lot, oh, I love the way these feel. We always get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Facebook messages and texts. In fact, the Wall of Fame entry that we read out during the last Wall of Fame section was from a lady who was saying, please can we have more gemstones like this, of this kind of size. We get so many people, oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Trudy said, I would like to see some more strands like these. She's had requests for greens and blues as well. You know, gemstones like this, they create very, very bold, very, very striking pieces of jewellery. And really all Trudy's done there is simply threaded those gemstones onto that strand and knotted in between. It's a beautiful piece of jewellery. I love the way she selected each one of those gemstones to kind of stick out slightly and to kind of highlight this incredible gemstone in the centre there. But it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. Quite often, these very, very large gemstones are so popular and people request them time and time and time again because of just that. You can make pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery very easily, and the gemstones do pretty much all of the work for you. Now, I just want to kind of sow a seed for you now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gemstones on this strand. 9 fuchsia, agate, puffy rectangles. In a pendant, it's going to make something really striking, isn't it? Especially some of the ones with the mineral inclusions there, with the stripes. Maybe a big statement ring. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Huge ring. Gemstones like this lend themselves to so many different designs. If you want to make it into accessory as well, these are great around the home as well. If you want to make a really beautiful, if you've got like a gorgeous white bathroom and you want to accent it with lots of gorgeous colours, jewel colours maybe either a light pull or a curtain tie back or something like that. These gemstones are just, they're much more than user friendly in genuine gemstone jewellery, aren't they, Debbie?
You can do so much with these, and there's a lot of people, very crafty people, who don't sort of stick to one craft, will use it for all different things. So like you said, the light pull, the curtain tie backs. I mean, I think I'd use them in quite a statement piece, but I know that's not for everybody. So I mean, think how many pendants you'd get out of those, just on a piece of leather or on a chain if you want to be a little bit, change the design slightly. There's loads of opportunities of things that you can do with these. Like you say, you don't actually have to do much to them because they're lovely and they're all different as well, aren't they?
Yeah, just literally putting it onto a leather cord and putting a knot on either side of the gemstone, there's a necklace or there's a bracelet. Now, Dion is a firm believer in making deals as attractively as possible as attractive as possible for everyone. Now, if you've never tried using a big gemstone strand like this, believe you and I, you are about to have the chance to come in and get this big gemstone strand for way, way, way lower than where it really should be. How can we make this as attractive as possible? Okay, well, you're getting roughly 9 gemstones on this strand, okay? How can we make it as attractive as possible? Okay, well, let's make the price ridiculous. How do you fancy getting this incredible strand for this price here? Well, that's great, isn't it? That's £10.95p for 9 gemstones. That's fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. But you know what? We don't like that price point. How do you fancy getting this incredible strand, which works now, out to less than £1 a pendant? Done. 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 Now, let me tell you, the only reason why we're doing this price point for you today is purely to encourage people who have never tried working with these gigantic gemstones before. You don't have to be frightened of them. Use them in your jewellery. Use them in a simple design, in a really, really simple design. There's nothing more beautiful, I think, than a statement piece of jewellery. Something like this is just the right size for your wrist. Make it into a gorgeous kind of watch face style bracelet, or set it like that. Set it into a wire wrapped pendant, into earrings, into a really gorgeous statement necklace. There are so many ways in which you can use these, and it works out to less than £1 a pendant, which I just think is absolutely out of this world. So you go down, you go down to kind of like down the whole kind of statement piece of jewellery kind of route.
Yeah, I like to wear statement jewellery. I just like it, and also, even though they're large, they're a great shape. They're an easy to use shape. It's not like you've got a big irregular slab.
Yeah. These
are very easy to use. So if you wanted to, like you said, have one on your wrist and macrame it, you know, your cord would hold very nicely around that, because it is, at the end of the day, got straightish lines, whereas you're not dealing with a big slab. So this would be a really good opportunity to work with something larger.
Yeah, I think macrame, I think soutashing these would be a nice idea as well. There are so many ways in which you can use these, and as Debbie says, yes, they are big, they are, you know, full of character, but you're not working with something which is really irregular and very, very angular and very difficult to set. In actual fact, of the largest gemstones that we can offer you, this is probably one of the easiest qualities to use. Really, really enjoy this strand. You know that gorgeous turquoise beading thread we bought you, turquoise wax cord we used earlier on in one of our kits, in that beautiful blue kit. Using this with turquoise coloured beading thread or turquoise coloured wax cord, oh my goodness me, you'd make some absolutely glorious pieces out of that. You really, really would do. Absolutely stunning, well done. Tons of you coming through on the web and the phones. Really, really pleased about that. And how many of you are actually coming through to get the strand who've never used giant gemstones like this before? I hope we've attracted you to this incredible deal by taking that price nice and low. Nick from Bridgend, those agates would look nice as a centerpiece for those pearls in a necklace, I think. Nice idea, actually. Really nice idea. You know what, if you wanted to go completely mad, and this would be very, very... What do you think of this? Wow. Massive pear drops with huge, I mean, that would be probably the biggest statement you could ever make with your genuine gemstone jewelry. I think that would look absolutely amazing. Gorgeous. £8.95 there for your amazing fuchsia agate puffy rectangles there. Absolutely superb. Well done. Great deal there. Love it. Which one? 5. Ooh. I didn't know he had this. Ooh. You know that pomegranate quartzite bundle we bought you earlier on? Sold out. Do you remember the second pomegranate quartzite bundle we bought you? Sold out. And that gorgeous lemon and lime quartzite bundle that we bought you? A few of those left. This, it's gonna go. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simple, simple, simple. Rose pink quartzite plain 14 by 10 millimeter drops. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 14 by 10 millimeter drop beads here with that gorgeous center drill hole through these. What are you thinking? Flowers maybe? Petals? Wouldn't it be lovely to get some more kind of florally tones out of this? You got it. You got it. Lavender quartzite drops and beautiful pastel pink quartzite drops as well. Is this rose pink, pastel pink and lavender? Or is it kunzite, morganite and rubellite colour? Maybe it is. You really are getting qualities in here indicative of some of the, I mean, that could be Maui kunzite, because it's not like a rose quartz pink. It's like a purpley pink. There's definitely some blue tones in there. You've then got this gorgeous strands here of this beautiful lavender quality. Again, you're looking at that gorgeous Maui kunzite quality. And then you've got this stunning rubellite pinky red. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. These colours work, don't they, Debbie? They're beautiful.
Oh, I love this. And you know, if you look at the large design houses, if you go on their websites, they're all doing like floral designs.
Yeah, definitely.
The big statement pieces, the rings. I would just make flowers out of those and just set them in a statement bib necklace.
Oh, nice idea.
And again, if you weren't into the great big statement, just have one flower. But of course it would work in your hair, it would work around your wrist, and they're the perfect shape to do that with.
So great for weddings, maybe, if it works in hair pieces and beautiful statement necklaces. And I can imagine making a beautiful little corsage and just having a little flower piece on your wrist. I mean, that would just be lovely, wouldn't it?
It'd be like if you made it for yourself, say for Christmas, for a party, for whatever. It's something that will come out time and time again. And even though the big design houses are doing it at the minute, it always comes back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never goes out, does it?
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. This is just such a lovely, lovely, lovely bundle. This one, 3 strands here. It's going to go live. Honestly. Not plastic, not glass, not fake, genuine gemstones, working out to what, £3.31 a strand. I mean, that is just, that is amazing. I'm thinking of summer holidays. I'm thinking of getting your kids, getting your grandkids into jewellery making. So many kids nowadays, and over this past summer holiday, are into things like loom bands and crafting and things like that. This is gonna set their imaginations going. You've got a beautiful, dreamy colour combination here. Great for earrings, great for charms, great for all sorts of pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. And my goodness me, even if you took a gemstone for each one of these strands, sorry, 2 gemstones for each one of these strands, so 6 gemstones, and made a beautiful pair of cascading earrings, yeah? And you sold them for £5. The whole bundle's less than £10. You don't need to sell 2 pairs of those earrings to make a profit. Done. Absolutely wonderful. And the idea is you don't necessarily need to use all these gemstones together. Maybe you want to use this with the gorgeous pomegranate quartzite we bought you earlier on. You don't necessarily have any ideas, design ideas for these 2 at the minute. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Put them to one side. Use them in a week's time. Use them in a month's time. Use them in 10 years' time. You don't necessarily need to use them as soon as you get them home. I think there can sometimes be a bit of people put a lot of pressure on themselves to use the gemstones immediately, but you don't need to, do you?
I don't. I put mine away, and I usually have them in colour, so them in boxes of colour. And then if I'm doing a project and I've lost my mojo, or I'm not really sure, I go through and I think, oh, that, because you can't always you're not always going to know what you're going to do with a strand, because there's going to be times when someone asks you to make something and you need to go looking and see what you've got. Yeah. And that's the time when it's good to have a stash going on in there if you can, if you're able to. Yeah. And at prices like these, that's madness.
It is madness, isn't it? And do you know, I'm thinking back to that beautiful lemon and lime bundle we bought you earlier on. Is it going to go with it? Of course it is, because what do all flowers have? What do all flowers have? All flowers have stems. What colour are the stems of flowers? They tend to be, I can't think of any other colour a stem would be, green. So, of course, I think they're all green anyway. So, of course, this colour is going to go with the pinks, it's going to go with the purples. Oh, look at this. And then with the yellow, do you know what? Mix it up, go for it. go for it. That gorgeous lemon and lime bundle was such a fantastic price point. You may as well add it to your order as well. 83 opportunities left, not for long though. I've got dozens of you coming through. That's absolutely wonderful, well done. There is a big queue on the phone lines at the minute. Please do be patient. We will answer your call as soon as we can. Lemon and lime bundle at the bottom of your screen there. That was for 3 strands. Code XD GC 57. There you are. Lemon and lime bundle. That's the code for that. Fantastic. Do add it onto your order. That is just lovely, lovely, lovely. That's a great way of getting your kids into making genuine gemstone pieces. And like I say, you know, with genuine gemstones like this, why else? Why? I can't think of a single reason why you would ever want to go back to getting anything synthetic or plastic. Synthetics have definitely got their place in jewellery making. But here on Jewellery Maker, when you can get genuine gemstones for these kind of prices, I can't see a reason at all to go anywhere else.
There isn't a reason.
No, there is no reason. You must have used synthetics in the past, Debbie.
Yeah, the trouble is, once you use your genuine gemstones and they're affordable, you don't want to go back. There isn't a reason to go back because there are no colours that you can get in synthetics that you can't get with these. These are going to last. I mean, I haven't actually, I was just thinking, seen a strand of synthetic gemstones like that as cheaply as that. I haven't seen them, let alone genuine gemstones. I love that's why I like working with this company, because everybody can have a go. Everybody can start jewellery making. It's not an elitist thing that you have to save up and have. You used to. It used to cost a fortune.
Absolutely.
You don't have to anymore, and I really like that.
So do I. So do I. High five, Jewellery Maker. But it is all about bringing you gemstones for the best possible prices and making genuine gemstones as accessible as possible. And do you know what? There are still thousands of people out there who believe that they'll never be able to work with gemstones because they're too expensive. Oh my goodness me, how wrong they are. £3.31 a strand, there or thereabouts. Amazing, isn't it? Well done, everyone. Well done! Whoop, whoop, whoop! Oh yeah, now, I've got a tool here. Now, Debbie, can you explain this tool, please?
Yeah, it's an awl. It's basically it's a nice heavy tool. It's for your wire.
Heavy is the understatement of the year.
Imagine how much postage you'd use for that anywhere else.
£2.95p per order.
Yeah, and if it goes on weight, then it would be that again, wouldn't it? Whatever you're charging.
Definitely.
But this is good for wire because you can actually wind your wire around. You can make your different shapes, but then you can put it on the top and hammer it. So I used to use it a lot for wire before I got my metal block, in the days when metal blocks were really expensive. So I use one of these for a lot. You could stamp on it if you wanted to, with your smaller blanks. So it's a really, really versatile little tool. It's great for winding your wire around. You can hammer on it. You can do all sorts of things.
Fantastic, isn't it? I like the idea of stamping on it as well. Not physically stamping on it, you know what I mean, but kind of getting your stamps out and doing it on top of the on top of the anvil here. It is very, very heavy. Not so heavy that it's going to be really, really difficult and weighty if you want to take it on your travels and take it to your craft fairs. If you are going to be making pieces of jewellery to order there and then, you know, it is very, very portable. It's just that right size. And that's the whole point of it. It is a mini anvil, so it's designed for you to be able to put in your jewellery making tote bag and taking it on your travels. There is nothing nicer than the sound of hammering on an anvil.
No, there really isn't.
And it's a beautiful sound, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's really satisfying, and it needs to be substantial because you're forming your wire around it or your metal, so it needs to be substantial. But the good thing about this is where your metal block, you've got a big surface area. So, like you said, it's not as portable. This is great because if you want to just do some quick stamping or you want to, you know, wind your wire around and then give it a hammer to work hard in it, it's a smaller area in which to do that. And you've got lots of different shaped surfaces, so you can get your wire around in and out.
Yeah, it is fantastic, and gone are the days, as Debbie said, when you know, products like this just weren't available and you had to have big burly kind of tools to work with. This is much more user friendly. It's much more user friendly, so you can use your anvil on the kitchen table if you want to. You don't have to go to a big workshop and kind of have all the proper equipment. You've got the proper equipment here, and you can do it on your kitchen table. How fantastic is that? Right, okay, fantastic price for you. Here it is, £8.95. You see, £8.95p. And Debbie made that really good point earlier on. Tools and products like this, which have for so long been specialist products, used to be the kind of things you used to have to save up for months and months and months to be able to afford. This is £8.95p, and anyone who has worked with metal in the past or wire in the past, they will tell you tools like this. Why weren't they around? You know, all those years ago when you'd saved up all that money. Now you can get them for just £8.95p, and the quality is great. I can definitely vouch for the quality. I can definitely vouch for the weight as well, because it's really, really, really heavy. Fantastic, well done. Fantastic deal there. We have got some wire hopefully coming up between now and the end of the show as well, which you can use on this. But I love the fact that this is just so user friendly. It is just so user friendly. It's not daunting anymore, is it?
It's not, and it's the kind of tool that you might think, I'm not sure what I'd do with it, but then once you get it in your workshop or in your house, you'll wonder what you ever did without it. Because you'll be like, oh no, I don't know how I did that before. I
totally agree, totally agree. Fantastic, well done all of you there. Absolutely wonderful. Now, the blue wire, fantastic. So we've got some wire coming up now. You sure you want to do this one? Sure we got time for this? Oh, look at that face in there. Cheeky, cheeky face. Yeah, all right. Just... Blue. We all know what happens when Dion sees blue. Oh my word, it's a 0.6. It's the 0.6mm gauge wire. Do you know Hannah Oxbury gets back in the country today? You do know that. I know she's not in the building, but she's back in the country. Hannah Oxbury is our buying team. She is currently, at 35,000 feet, flying from India, from Jaipur. Well, no, not from Jaipur, probably from Mumbai or Delhi, back to London Heathrow. She's been in a buying spree. I'm not going to lie to you, Hannah Oxbury she would be so angry if she knew what Dion was about to do to this. Dion's excuse is, it's blue. That excuse is wearing very thin with me now. This is possibly the most versatile and the most popular gauge of wire we can offer you here on JewelleryMaker, the 0.6mm gauge wire. You can use it in so many different ways. You can double it up, you can twist it, you can do whatever you want with it. I'm going to have to bring you the price in, not right. $19.95 is not your price today. For 100 meters of blue coloured copper wire in 0.6mm gauge, this is your deal today. You are going to absolutely love this. Here's your deal. $12.95. That is absolutely incredible. Now, the 0.6mm gauge wire, Debbie, is always the kind of gauge of wire which guest designers seem to fight over 0.6mm gauge wire. What is it about this gauge wire? What is it?
That's what we look for in the drawer. Because it goes through most gemstones. I mean, obviously some tiny pearls, maybe not. Because you can double it up and get thicker wire. Because it's a great gauge to stand alone. You know, it can stand alone making your findings, it can stand alone being the base for a bracelet if you wanted to use it instead of your thread. So it's a really versatile, it's the kind of gauge that you go for again and again. It's one of the ones, the must-have ones. You know, it's not specialist, it's one that everybody would use again and again. You can use it for lots and lots of different things.
I think the great thing about this 100 meter spool as well, whatever your level, if you are a beginner to wire work, I'm going to make you a promise. This is the first wire spool you've ever come in to get today, and you are brand new to wire work, you've never had a go with it before. I'm going to make you a promise. By the time you get to the end of this spool of wire, you will know exactly what you're doing with wire work. It's really easy to pick up, isn't it?
It's very easy. You mustn't be afraid of wire.
No.
You don't have to be Rachel Norris, you don't have to be Laura Binding. You can use wire in your designs, and it doesn't have to be all about the wire. It can complement your other designs. I think the first thing you need to do is buy some and just start.
Absolutely.
You can wire wrap. There's some really easy techniques of just stringing pearls on a piece of wire, double the length, and then just go back round it with the rest of the wire.
Oh, it couldn't be simpler. It really, really couldn't be simpler. Debbie says, you know, don't be frightened of wire. You don't have to be frightened of wire. Using it with these very, very large gemstones that we bought you earlier on, absolutely fantastic. You know, wire wrapping with these, why not have a go? Absolutely awesome. And that kind of combination is just so lovely as well. You can go really crazy and do this kind of technique, which Laura Binding did. Actually, we've got Laura Binding with us on the Designer Inspiration Show today, which is going to be great. She's going to have loads of great wire techniques. But giving you 100 meters on a spool is giving you the chance to make those mistakes, because you know everyone will make mistakes, or happy happenings. You know, there is no such thing as a mistake in jewellery making. There's just something which goes down a different avenue to where it was meant to go down. 100 meters of wire though for £12.95p, and I can vouch for the quality of the wire that you've got here. It is absolutely superb. It's not brittle. It's absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. For £12.95, fantastic. Now, to go with this wire again, we all went gooey-eyed over this earlier on. It is delicious Lapis Lazuli faceted pear drops. You are looking at the premium location for Lapis Lazuli, all the way from Afghanistan. One of the most remote mining areas in the world. One of the most remote mining areas on planet Earth. High up in the mountains of the northeast of Afghanistan. It is a small mining community. Mining this gemstone with ancient techniques, having been mined in this area for almost 6,000 years, you have got one of the most beautiful gemstones on planet Earth, a mixture of calcite, sodalite and pyrite. This is Lapis Lazuli, absolutely gorgeous. Faceted, look at that faceted quality. You never see faceted Lapis Lazuli. I love it. More of this, please. Our team out in Jaipur, please, more of this. It's delicious. Well done to everyone who came through to get that. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And do you know what's going to go great with that gorgeous strand? It's called Love. Heart-shaped Lapis Lazuli and sodalite. Yeah, really, really lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? 2 heart-shaped strands here, sodalite and Lapis Lazuli. You'll find these incredible gemstones will do a lot of the work for you, of course, because they are heart-shaped. So even in a pair of earrings, just 2 of these gemstones on a couple of head pins attached onto earrings. There's a gorgeous pair of heart-shaped earrings. Done. Simple. Done. And your price today for these 2 strands, amazing. £9.95 for 2 strands of heart-shaped gemstones. You've got Lapis Lazuli and you've got beautiful sodalite heart-shaped beads here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is really lovely, isn't it?
Gorgeous. And again, you can't go wrong with hearts.
No.
Everyone loves heart jewellery.
Yep.
Just put it on a head pin, make a charm.
Done.
Done.
In a gorgeous wire-wrapped ring, maybe. That'd be nice.
Or in your, just 2 for earrings.
Yeah.
It's just easy, easy peasy. Be lovely with the blue
There's
wire.
your wire for it for £12.95. £12.95 for your 0.6mm gauge blue colour copper wire. Get it, add it to your order. Well done. Loads of you coming through for this now. Well done. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Right, should we head over to the lovely Debbie? Yeah, definitely. Have we really? Now, do add this lovely, lovely sodalite and Lapis Lazuli bundle to your order. £9.95. There's still some of that left. But we've got to move on because we've only got a couple of minutes left on the show. We've got about 30 of this strand available, which I think is unbelievable. What's it been like to work with, Debbie?
Oh, I don't want you to recap because I need one of these when I finish.
Yeah.
There needs to be one left in about 4 minutes.
It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh,
but
beautiful.
That big strand there as well. Oh, is it? It is the Beadwell pearls. Yeah, the Beadwell pearls. Yeah, we've got about 30 of this strand left. £14.95p for these pearls here.
So I've just added some other little pearls that I found in the box.
Good for you.
And a bit of wire for that one, and then just chain. And they're just, oh, they're stunning. They just catch the light. They'll sit at different angles if you use the wire, so they're really user-friendly. You can get whatever looks you want. So that one's a bit more sort of statement. I've just used the tiara technique there on some memory wire. And then I just completely those on their own for a drop, which you could use for earrings if you wanted to, a pendant. Again, they're just beautiful. They're just really, really lovely. And then just earrings and a bracelet. And I still had some left. I think it's still about 8 or 9 left.
They give such a beautiful quality. Hands off, Deonters. I like those. I'm having those. Just calm down in there. Really, really beautiful pieces here. Maybe this gorgeous natural pink cultured biwa pearls. £14.95p for this genuine strand of, look at this, strand of gorgeous, genuine biwa pearls. Under £15 for this incredible strand. There's still a couple of strands left. When are you next with us, lovely Debbie?
Monday late show.
Fantastic! So Debbie will see you on Monday.
I
will see you on Tuesday. I'm with you. Slightly unusual. I'm with you on Tuesday. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. It's been fantastic having you with us today, Debbie. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic guest designer. Very, very passionate. It's been great to see you. Don't go anywhere because we've got the lovely Becky and the awesome Laura Binding coming up on the Designer Inspiration. So if you want to watch them, please do. We'll see you in a bit. Take care, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.